Listen to the big mouth. The place hot like a team when the fire reach him. Use the word like a wire beat him. Obedience and fire beats in. Smoke a rise cause the fire we bring. Consuming fire of a higher meaning. I got a vision that's why I'm dreaming. Serpent head get crushed. When the Messiah meet him, you fall down, rise up. I grace that. You prayer them nothing waste. Waste what? You praise that the place hot is a praise spot. You can't mend it full of spot but him erase that. You can't be the Lord of heavy, you better face that. Army a dog, this mash up like a clay pot. When we lay flat, had the best place that. Him direct with no fire straight shot.
Yo, good morning everybody. Welcome to Glory 93.9 FM 145 on a beautiful Saturday. It is the, what is the day? The 30th? I'm going to 30th day of August, and we're going to get started right now real soon with that good morning tea right here coming to you live. Sounds in the background is that of DJ Nicholas. Song is called Prayer Meeting. Keep it locked. Glory 93.9 FM.
His opinions are invalid. His minions are go get a salad. We run round them like heathen hazards. Send fire to the camp where the demon gather. Under the blood of Christ, the real men laddered. God has speak to the tongues and West Ham in a prayer meeting. Legions run when the fire meet him. Use the word like a wire beat him. Obedience and prayer beats in. Smoke a rise cause the fire we bring. Consuming fire of a higher meaning. I got a vision that's why I'm screaming. Serpent head get crushed when the Messiah meet him. And at midnight Paul and Silas prayed and sang praises unto God. And the prisoners heard them, and suddenly there was a great earthquake, so that the foundations of the prisons were shaken, and immediately all the doors were opened. The place had like a fire meeting. Legions run when the fire meet him. Use the word like a wire beat him. Obedience and prayer beats in. Smoke a rise cause the fire we bring. Consuming fire of a higher meaning. I got a vision that's why I'm screaming. Serpent head get crushed when the Messiah meet him. Fire meeting.
Good morning everybody. Ready to get the show on the road?
Let's go.
Let's get the show going. Let's get it going. Welcome everybody. Welcome to those who are listening on Glory 93.9 FM, those listening on TuneIn Radio, those listening on Facebook, those listening on what the thing name on YouTube, those listening wherever you're listening to. We're just happy to have you a part of the family on this day. If this is your first time listening, you're prepared for a treat. Treat. We got a treat for you today here at DGMT.
I feel like I moved this camera.
You did?
I know. We can find it right now.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, I forget you can't see yourself. All right.
You fall down, rise up. I grace that.
There you go.
You prayer them nothing waste.
We understand.
Waste what? You praise that the place hot is a praise spot. You can't mend it full of spot, but him erase that. You can't be the Lord of heavy, you better face.
Pull up! Do. That's it, DJ! Run the rhythm again!
Boom! Yeah, okay, alright, sorry. You know, if I get him a little groove, I get him a little groove.
Do you know me? You know me.
Start doing a little dumb
I had to be stopped by the life band yesterday to say, yeah, Minister, you can't sing that. You bend your back too much just now. Awkward, guys.
Yikes.
Hey. Morning. Share it. Is it morning? Yeah, somewhere in the world it is. So you are welcome to that good morning tea here in Nassau, the Bahamas at Glory 93.9 FM, located on 14 Warwick Street. The time in Nassau is 1:49 p.m., but somewhere it's a.m. So get your coffee, get your little sip, something to drink while we chat, discuss, a key, review, all the things this morning.
I ain't gonna listen to this song. You did a good job though. You had the place location. You got everything going.
That was you?
Remember I used to do this too.
It was then. It's when you flick your hand just now because you knew you were about to drop it. I was like, yeah. When you used to do this for True Delton?
I really got the hands up in that.
Fair enough, but I never used to be DJing, spinning, mixing, mashing up.
Heap of nonsense. I used to be doing a heap of nonsense on radio.
I just need to have a show where it's just you on camera while you DJ through music. That's it. Like nothing else. No talking necessary. Just get to watch you where you in your groove.
Isn't it? Okay, guys, sorry.
Prior meeting, Jody. The song is called Prior Meeting. By who?
Meeting by DJ Nicholas.
By DJ Nicholas.
Decent cousin, DJ Nicholas. Welcome everybody to DGMT, your favorite Saturday show.
Favorite
Saturday
absolute
show.
Favorite.
And I'm dare to say your favorite show just in general. I'm glad to have you here. Glad to have everyone that's here
locked my WhatsApp side high.
Locked in and loaded. If you are on Facebook and on YouTube, we ask that you share it. Let the saints know that we are live on air. Getting ready to get the show rocking and rolling. Gotta go ahead and make sure we get our theme song ready to rock the roll.
Ready to rock and roll.
Because we gotta start the show properly.
It's gonna give it to you.
It's like, man, what? You done with me earlier.
I know. I feel like you opened the door. I feel like you cracked that little door open.
Yes,
anything is possible. I've gone back. Yeah, you did.
And you just went all.
That's just That's just deception. That's deception. I'm gonna play the instrumental in my head.
Do the instrumental. I ain't singing the words. There we go, guys. Get the show started. Y'all ready? You ready? Ready.
We've got that. Good morning to you with Brother Delton and V. Vera Aqua are the faces you see. Impactful, insightful, delightful by far. Delton's signature laugh and Vera's kiki ha ha.
Good morning.
Sip that tea.
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 We start off with the popular and ship the topic to the string. You better come in fast cause the topic's gonna stray. Faithful are the follows that sip it on the tea. From wars to memes to governmental policy.
Good morning.
Sip that tea.
Good morning.
Sip that tea.
Good morning.
Sip that tea.
Oh, good morning.
Sip that tea.
In pops Pastor D when they're closing on the final fact. And in my Vera voice,
my show just got hijacked.
Understand your popularity. Even prophets and bishops got to have that morning tea.
Good morning. Sip that tea. Good morning. Sip that tea. Good morning. Sip that tea. Good morning. Sip that tea.
Hey, the studio audience are here early, as they should be. And we thank God for them being in attendance. All right, man. Yeah. Welcome everybody. Welcome one. Welcome all.
Welcome big. Welcome small.
Good morning, short. Good morning, tall. Good morning. As Vera shirt says, all y'all. Yeah, you gotta reach there. Morning. So we got Jody here who's on live and talking. We got Sin Smith is here saying morning this afternoon. Morning this afternoon to you too as well, saying still waiting on that little 4.5% or 1.2% interest. Looking for a little slow $20,000. I want a little 2%.
You know what you need to do to get it?
What's that?
Go home, lay in your bed, close your eyes, and dream.
I dream. So a little 2%. I try to get a little $25,000.
With a 2%.
With a little 2%.
With a little 2%. A 2%.
Just a little 2%. You know, something not too much. Just
literally nothing. Not even too much. Nothing.
Too much. So hope you all are having a good day. We understand. I know. I had a feeling like before today that the numbers might be a little low.
Why?
Online, but I do believe they're probably good on radio.
Because they busy on the streets.
They're busy on these streets this morning and this afternoon. Why? Because it is official real back to school Saturday, which means that parents must collect uniforms. Since they call up, she can't guarantee 2%. All right, 2.5. 2.5. Then we go from there. But
she said she can't guarantee, but it means she could try something.
She could try something.
Try to put something together.
I know this is the official back to school day for most parents, and a bit of transparency. I was one of those parents that not parents. I was one of those persons that used to always I used to land-based parents. Like, did you not know that back to school was coming? Why are you waiting until the last minute to go purchase things and go do things? And it's like, what is wrong? Like, why do y'all do this? Now I realize, now that I have 2 children and 2 growing boys, I understand why you do this.
It don't make no sense.
Because a lot of times you buy these clothes, like I can get these clothes now, and then your children just eat house and home. and then the clothes don't fit.
A colleague of mine just told me how his son, who is 12, in July was a size 10. They bought his school shoes. He's now an 11 and a half.
11 and a half.
In 2 months. Crazy.
So luckily for us, we had some shoes for David. So David is straight. We had to go get Dallas some shoes the other day. And then I also realized that, you really can't buy that until payday for a lot of persons.
Does it?
And persons is me. I am persons, I am people. So payday.
For most people.
So payday took a while to come, and it was like, so they have to wait till payday.
So while this is the official back to school weekend, I've been back at school for
2 weeks. Almost 2 weeks?
Yes.
Yeah.
I've been back at school for 2 weeks. The children have been back for a week. So the children came back on Monday and Tuesday. And we in full swing, buddy.
Oh, yeah. No.
Books done give out, course overview done been given out.
Homework then share?
Homework already been set.
Wow.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Homework done, set.
I know for a lot of students, they'd be upset with some schools.
We don't have time for this.
But yeah,
y'all just had 2 months off. You want us to now give you an extra couple of weeks off to get no? Baby.
Yeah, but
we got to hit the ground running.
You have the people like the schools that like NCA that start from July. Like guys.
Yeah, but then NCA finish in May. You can't be mad at NCA.
This is literally like maybe 1.5 weeks before.
No. NCA be finished in May. I'm telling you, May, not May? Fake May, real May.
Okay, all right.
No, NCA be finished in May.
All right. Anyway, I see we have an international traveler on our line today.
Hey.
We want to welcome to the show one Marisha Rochelle. Where is she today? We don't know.
Where in the world? Where in the world are you?
It's Marisha Rochelle who's on there.
Last week we had greetings from Miss Mary who was here, and she greeted us from Italy.
From Italy.
So Marisha, tell us where you're greeting us from.
I don't know where she is today.
Le Sodier.
Dubai's.
Le Sodier Road.
Le Soldier.
Le Sodier. Le Sodier Road.
Le Sodier. In Nassau. But welcome to one and everybody. Let's get our show started today. Hope you're all having a good day. It's definitely indeed a good day to have a good day. Hey, people, is here. Samantha Mondestin is also here. Welcome, Sam. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show.
But I assume people are going to be traveling on the streets. I had to do like a quick drop off for my son this morning to actually nothing school related, to baseball practice.
I was going to say, why are we having baseball practice on back to school weekend?
Back to school
Come
weekend.
on now.
It's like the parents got to show up, not the children.
It's like, you know what? I'm going to drop you off while I get 1 or 2 things done.
Let me get a couple things.
You know what? That makes sense.
And I get to the car.
So baseball is babysitting. Got it.
Yeah. And there was still traffic on the road. It's like, why y'all going this way?
Traffic was on the road from Friday.
And I was like, wait, we all going on this way. Ain't nothing this way if y'all be buying things.
I noticed Friday afternoon it was a little thick on these streets.
Yeah, no. So we're definitely I got to imagine.
Was government payday Friday?
I think most majority
the last
people,
Friday of the month.
Yeah, usually on them.
There you go.
Around the 28th, 29th,
yeah,
they start.
The Saints had already started moving and shaking.
So money was out there, so people had to go buy things. So we get these children that just grow exponentially over weeks, and so I understand now more than ever why you gotta wait a little while before you go buy those things. You buy books and things for a long time though, because we had notebooks and crayons and things. We bought them at our earliest convenience while we stayed by Uncle Wally. So we stop by Uncle Wally. We get those little pens, pencils, books, and things. But the clothes and stuff, I understand now why people wait. But let's get the show started. Let's get into our church announcements and our anniversaries and birthdays and all of the such. Happy birthday to all of you that celebrated last week, and to all of our DGMTs that are celebrating this week. We wish all of you a happy, happy, happy birthday.
I've lost track of the date. What are we? We're at the end of August.
End of August.
Okay. Oh, we're about to enter the month where everybody was born.
Everybody
was born in
It's
September.
going to be a big crew coming up soon. But happy birthday to all of you celebrating in this month of September and the beginning of September. If I go through my list, do I see anybody?
I don't see anybody that.
I
know. We have Brianna Pinder. Who celebrates tomorrow on the 31st. So happy birthday to Brianna in advance.
She celebrates tomorrow.
Yes, she does, according to my Facebook.
Oh.
And then it's the September people.
Yeah, there's a whole crew them.
I feel like we should start September people in September.
Like I mean, just one day ago, but we can wait.
We can wait. We can get y'all next week when we in the thick of it. Into the thick of it, we'll get you guys.
Yeah, but happy birthday to everybody that's celebrating a birthday this coming week, and this back to school week. You don't celebrate now. You celebrate afterwards because you get a turn back to school, and then afterwards you celebrate. But happy birthday to everyone. Happy anniversary.
Imagine your birthday is September. Got to do your car in September.
car.
You've got to do back to school things in September.
Insurance, probably.
That's crazy.
That right, that's crazy work.
That right there. That right there. I'm not sure. I think them worse than people in December who have to.
I ain't sure though. I don't say it's not. I think like people like yourself.
Car insurance.
Like all those things like in December when you really want to have a good time and just be like,
I've already postponed my birthday for this year.
like
I've already decided
it don't exist.
I'm going to celebrate next year.
So
2025 December, Christmas. Somebody messaged me, he's like, "Oh, we need to draw names." I'm not. They're like, "Yeah, but if everyone's exchanging gifts and you don't have any gifts, I'll be all right. I'll be fine. It's fine. It's fine."
We believe God. You gotta believe God.
I said
turn it around
in all honest truth, I can't commit to buying someone a birthday gift on faith, on a Christmas gift on faith. I can do. I'll pay my bills on faith.
Oh man, we believe it. We believe God turn
But when
it around.
it comes to like draw names and then you've decided this is the budget and I know I ain't have it, but I'm gonna do it on faith. That's too much pressure, man. That's too much pressure.
Like, this is me. I can get this thing.
Christmas is about Jesus being born and all these gifts. Who tell you need to give gifts? It's not your birthday.
We got the real gift.
Exactly, I got a real gift of Jesus Christ.
Like
So yeah,
man. No man, we gotta do.
Jody Ann say, "Oh, why is E-Man here with all that energy?"
I can talk with him yet. I can't talk with him yet.
Huh?
I can talk with him yet.
No.
Okay. Because I want to talk with him.
No. Jody Ann say no draw names. I mean.
Yeah, no, we gotta draw names.
I mean, you can draw names.
But you don't draw my name.
I just went. So, I won't be drawing names.
Don't put my name in the hat.
Don't put my name in the hat.
No,
Do not put my name in the hat.
We could do you creative. You could do a creative gift. You could do a little poster board or something like that.
I'm tired.
So a trifold board.
I'm already tired for December.
You could do a little trifold board of thanks. Do a little drawing, little activities.
Yeah, no.
Make it work. But welcome everybody who's just joining us on the live.
Speaking of creativity.
Since there's the traffic. Jesus, the traffic.
Speaking of creativity.
Who's being creative?
I got to show you the thing that I did in my classroom. Did you see it? Not in my classroom, my display board.
Oh, no, I didn't.
Downstairs. So this year, the only back to school preparation I did was I put my pencil case in the washing machine. I took down old displays from last year and I used the scraper to take off the hot glue from the wall. Now, mind you, Delton exposed that I actually had forgotten to take certain things down. I meant to, I'd forgotten.
No, I saw, man.
I meant to because it's like I had to prep myself to climb on a table and reach up to the top. So I was just like, oh man. So I posted a video and Delton like paused it and circled something in the background that he could see needed my attention. But anyway, I didn't change my displays in my classroom. I didn't get new stationery. I didn't move the furniture around. Everything is exactly as it was last year. The only thing I did was I did a display. I had to do a display downstairs in like our main cafeteria area. Each of the houses has their own display board.
Okay.
Right? Now.
Shout out to the big T.
In 2023.
You're getting older.
No. In 2024, just before graduation, so in June, I changed my board.
Okay.
Because it was worn, it was beaten.
That's what we went.
And I changed it.
We went driving looking for the plastic people. I think I remember this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Changed my board, and it was like a collage of pictures from children in the house. I probably put 100 pictures on that board.
No.
So when the new school year started in September, they asked me, "Are you changing the board?" I said, "The board that was only up for 2 weeks. Nah, now that board's gonna stay." So I left it, and unfortunately, it was that way all year. So when I came back this year, I was like, this board definitely needs my attention. And my colleagues who were doing the other house boards, they had treasure chest theme. They had cut out pictures of each individual child in the house and stuck their faces in the treasure chest. Another person had lots of laminated pictures on their board. Somebody else's theme was lights, camera, action. There was like movie, theatre theme. And there was me, who had only washed my pencil case for the school year. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to try.
So you went to work.
I said, okay. If I'm going to put my energy into anything for the start of the school year, it's going to be this. And this is what I did, Delton.
Boom.
Share it with the Saints.
There you go. We're dynamite.
Boom. Is it centered? No.
I can say it's now. Like, is it the
I did my best. So what happened was I didn't do it on the board. I measured the paper and then I put it on my desk and I did it on my desk. So when I put it up on the board, I was like, oh, this is not in the middle. But at that point, Delton, it didn't matter.
You could fix that.
Somebody encouraged me and said that it's giving Marvel, because Marvel's not centered. It's more like, so.
No, it's definitely good. No, it's good.
Yeah.
Good work.
Thanks.
Shout out to the H block.
Shout outs to the H block.
That was our block.
So that's my board. Now, you guys should place your bets now. How long do you think that display is going to be up for?
That dynamite is coming off? That's 3D?
It's absolutely 3D dynamite.
Oh, boy. Yeah,
absolutely 3D
so you can't cover it then?
dynamite. No.
Oh, boy. Yeah.
No.
I
might replace it with flat dynamite.
I think you might need to.
After a while.
If you want to cover it, I think you might want to replace that. Sorry for those who can't see on radio. We haven't gotten our little digital radio with video yet.
Is that a thing?
No.
Oh, okay.
But
thanks, Steph. Stephanie said it's still nice.
Yeah, no, it's definitely.
I tried my best. There were many late nights associated with this.
It looks good.
And I was going to try and put something in the space on the side but my colleague said, don't you dare put anything else on this.
Well, if you could run on probably another stick of dynamite or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only thing I think that
okay.
bounce that off. Anyway, looks great.
Thanks.
So shout out to Zeno House.
So I'm ready. I'm ready for the new school year. I did post a teacher chronicle yesterday for those of you
We're back in.
that we are back in business for the school year 2025 to 2026.
For season 4.
For this season.
Do you do school years or do you just do semesters?
Hold on.
Terms.
This is season 5.5 because I started this during COVID. I started Teacher Chronicles in March of 2020. When I was sitting at my table in my house, isolated by myself, that is when I started doing the Teacher Chronicles. So this is season 5. Oh my goodness.
It's been around for a while.
Season 5.5. And this year, we're going, guys, viral. I have finally set up my Teacher Chronicles Instagram page. So please, if you are on Instagram, follow the Teacher Chronicles. Thank you, guys. I did it. I did it. For this new school year, we're going to do big things. I've also set up my TikTok. As soon as I figure out how TikTok works, I'm going to start using it. I'm going to start posting my Teacher Chronicles on there. So please follow the Teacher Chronicles on TikTok. Follow the Teacher Chronicles on Instagram. Add my number to stay abreast. I promise, I bet you now that I'm trying to be that person. All my kids are going to be very well behaved, very pedestrian, very uneventful.
No, I think I mean it's a thing now. And I mean, the better it is, the more popular it gets, and hopefully we can get some.
Thank you.
Monetization.
Samantha Modestin said, "Come on, social media platforms. I'm trying, guys.
Creative.
Your encouragement.
You're now an influencer. You're not going to be a educational.
No, I'm
influencer.
not going to be an influencer. I'm not an influencer. I'm just somebody who uses social media. Let's not do it. What am I influencing people to do? To talk bad about their kids."
It's not all bad.
What am I influencing teachers to do? To vent publicly about their frustrations. I'm not an influencer.
So is it now going to be do we now have the censors of things because it's going to be an open market?
I mean, we keep it as anonymous as possible so we can't identify individual kids. I think that's the best I can do. Because I've all kinds of teachers on TikTok doing all kind of madness and apparently they still have their jobs.
Holy foolishness.
So based on my natural inclination, I think I'm going to be safe. I'm going to be smart enough not to do anything that's going to put my job in jeopardy. I know, Marisha. I know. Again, as soon as
or they'll just wild out extra to make an episode.
Because that's what it started happening last year.
Yeah, because when they found out,
they started to be like, "Are we going to be on your?" I don't think they know what it is. Are we going to be on your? What do they call it?
Radio station.
I think. Are we going to be on your show?
Yeah. So
are we going to be on your show? So now they're going to be carrying you, Julianne. You may be on
the show. Like, are we going to be on Instagram?
This year, though, I have a lot of new kids. I have a lot of new students, new classes. So it's going to be a whole rediscovery. The kids that know I have a show, I don't teach many of them anymore. They've all moved on. So there's a lot of new faces who don't know me. They don't know I'm crazy. They don't know I have 6 different accents. They don't know these things about me yet. They are yet to discover.
And how long does that take before they come out?
Well, it depends.
As a teacher.
How long does it take? So for grade 6, I think it's going to take about 2 weeks.
Okay.
Grade 7, another couple of days, they're going to get it. Grade 7, I've already...
You sense a few things?
I've already sensed a few things. I've already picked a couple of things up in the spirit. I'm not teaching grade 8 this year, and grade 8 is always my most problematic grade.
Nice.
They always give me the most tea. I'm not teaching grade 8 this year, so let's see how that goes.
How do you skip a whole grade? I love it.
Because the way the classes and the teachers, you don't teach every grade.
Oh, okay. All right.
You can teach every grade, but because we have... Typically, high school has 6 grades. We have 7 from grade 6 to grade 12. So you don't teach every, and then there's Lang and Lit. So anyway, grade 9, they're a bit boring. I don't think they're gonna see all the sides of me.
But you may have to bring them out to get them.
Bring them out. No, I think grade 9. If I switched on them, they'd be like,
what you doing?
yeah. Grade 9. My grade 9s and my grade 11s are very much like, just put work on the board. We'll do it. Don't be in here doing too much, jumping and skipping and playing games. I get that from them. I get them like not too much of that. Grade 10. I've had them since they were in grade 6, so they already know. They already know what it is.
Fully prepared.
When they walked in, I was like, we're not playing bingo. We're not playing any getting to know you games, guys. We've been doing this too long.
I know you. You know me.
I know you. You know me. Sit down. Let's rock and roll. Coursework starts next week, Monday. Let's do this. So, yeah. We'll see how it goes. But I'm excited about a new school year. Very excited about meeting new students and having to, make a new first impression. As a teacher.
Do y'all still do? I know this was sort of, I always say it's a little childish. Do you still do, tell us about your summer break for your students?
So, I mean, yeah, but not in the whole write me an essay about your summer break way. It's different ways now. We'll be like,
if 2 to 3 paragraphs.
No, because then who's going to mark that?
That's how you know.
Who's going to read
for the new students?
that?
I need to know how your writing styles. I want to know your skills.
We can get there.
I also know what you do in the summer.
So now we do it more fun. We'll do things like if you had to give your summer break a newspaper headline, what would it be? If you had to create a hashtag for your newspaper headline, what would it be? We're getting creative. If you had to pick one picture from your reel that sums up your summer break, what would it be? Or put it on a slide. Put it on a slide and explain why. Wow. We got to keep the kids on their toes. I've not written a "How was your summer break" essay. I've not had my kids write one of those in at least a decade.
We knew that was coming. First day of school in English. Right to that. About your
if you ever sprung something, I'm pretty sure teachers would write a letter to the school. The parents would be like, what is happening?
No, because that's how you get the tea. I can remember them days, because to me that's always disappointment. With I didn't go away, I didn't do nothing, so it'd be like my summer break was very basic and simple. I stayed with my mother in the restaurant, went for my daddy on job sites to do construction. Went to church summer school, vacation Bible school.
Now, going to site with your dad is quite fun. It's quite exciting.
No, it wasn't.
No way.
Not a Jesus thing, that's exciting.
Okay.
Because more than likely, it ain't no job.
You could put a positive spin on it.
It ain't no job location when you're thinking of construction site. There's usually some older lady whose cupboards break down. And you got to sit in the truck while you wait, because you can't help anyway. And he don't want you to help. So you literally just sit down in the truck, find things in the truck to play with until he's finished. So that's usually what that meant when he said sit down. Or unless you need a tool, or you need some on the truck, and he tell you go get it. And after that, for the next 4 hours, you sitting down in the heat, playing with dirt, playing with rocks. So yeah, so
you see, and that's why your teacher would need to give you an interesting task that isn't an essay, so that you could put a positive spin on it.
There wasn't no trips then.
See, you've just given me an idea. Pick the most boring part of your summer break. Put a positive spin on it.
Positive spin?
Yeah. Write me a paragraph that puts a positive spin on a mundane moment in your summer break. Somebody write that down. I'm going to need that. Write that down for me. I'm going to need that. That sounds fun. That's what I'm saying. I feel like it's all about perspective. Is your cup half empty? Is your cup half full? Type situation.
Sitting down in the island kitchen, making a hamburger.
So how are we feeling, all of those that have been on vacation? We've been on the high seas, the low seas, in the skies, on the roads, in our homes, on the beach, and now we're back to real life. Everybody doing okay?
My summer, I have not had a vacation. I want a vacation. Just put it out there.
But who are you mad at, though?
I don't know. I am mad. I want a vacation.
I would say that it's taken me and is going to continue to take me a couple weeks for my brain legitimately for 5 days straight was like, I'm not doing any work. I would set my laptop.
Not today.
Nope. And so that first week back when teachers are getting their classrooms ready, planning their lessons, I was just walking around, doing my board. That's the best I had. Honestly, my brain just would not work. My heart was there, but my heart was telling me yes, but my mind said,
your body was telling you no.
Nope.
I have a fear of money, because I've become so used to not having to rush in the mornings. Even when Dallas was doing basketball camp, and they started at 8 a.m., but there's no penalty if you don't come at 8 o'clock, and they really don't get started till about 9, because that first hour they're doing stretches and devotion, So I was never in a rush.
Stretches?
Yeah, basketball camp. They doing stretches.
Oh, you mean basketball camp?
Yeah.
Oh,
So-
okay.
So for me, like I have a little fear of trying to. I actually have to get up intentionally now in the morning and have to rush to get out.
Oof.
That right there for me. It's like I haven't done this in years. How do you do this? What do you do now?
Oh,
like you have to rush to get out. Like,
But you know I'm reset because I've been early to work every day
Yeah,
this week.
you've been doing it.
I've been early.
I can't tell you the last time I leave my house before. Why
Yeah.
leave my house? So that means that by 7:30 I can be like.
Godspeed to y'all. Godspeed to y'all. I'm so very grateful that God has graced me with the anointing of driving against the
Yeah,
traffic
you
to
just
get to
you
work.
just go in the opposite direction of everybody. Just blowing on.
Woo!
Like beep beep beep.
Woo!
Yeah, no. So I'm a bit fearful. I still don't know where
Do not be afraid.
I still don't know where my son classes is because the schools just recently, as of yesterday, released what class they in. One of the classes I know where they are because that teacher taught Dallas, so I know where David class is. Dallas class, I have no idea what that is.
Oh.
So it's gonna be a fun time.
It's gonna be a fun
Monday.
time.
Like, so do you know where this woman is? So as we walk around campus,
Say,
do you know?
we have to be
this
up
woman
before
is?
the rooster.
Oh yeah,
Y'all
I know.
need to be up early to center yourselves. Y'all can't wake up when them children waking up. Y'all gotta get up earlier than the baby children, Delton, to get yourself.
First of all, they would be up around 4. I know that.
Kind of darkness and skullduggery.
Nah, I didn't tell you about him, but because he spent the night by night the other day. Dream come true for him. He spent the night with his cousins, and she said she woke up like around 3:00, and he just sitting on the bed like a key and full out chest out
What was he
laughing.
doing?
He's watching Bluey.
On the TV
4 o'clock in the morning, 3
and
in the
having
morning.
a laugh.
Because he's wide awake now.
And then he's good. That's him for the day.
He might go out sleep if he stays a little longer. But if you get up and go and like if he see you, well, let's get the day started.
You up. I up.
So
I can't.
So David will get up around 4:35 and he's ready to get the day started. Let's go, guys. so
45. Latara Roll is on the live and she said she's still walking sideways from her cruise. She's definitely still in vacation mode. Godspeed to all
you
of
still
y'all.
feel that water moving? That water still moving in your body?
The motion of the ocean is still in her bones. She said, and for some reason, when it rains and the first month of school, nobody know how to drive with sense. Absolutely.
And these cloudy skies, that's making it worse. Because you know once it rains, all of a sudden now, people forget how to drive a car. Once that road wet, which way do I go? Just drive the car, please.
Julie said a correction. Naya didn't wake up. David's laughter woke her up. That is crazy.
No, that way you'd be up, ready to go.
Me and Davey could rock because you can laugh as loud as you want. I'm not waking up.
And the thing with David is David don't need your company.
Yeah.
Once the TV is on, he's straight. Like you don't gotta talk to him.
We could rock.
You don't gotta bother him. He know where water is. He can reach the cup. He could get you water himself. Go back in the room, sit down, and have a good time. So I'm ready. I'm gonna see what Monday brings. I'll stay tuned for Parent Chronicles. We could have our Parent Chronicles.
That just made my heart drop a bit. One day I'm gonna have Parent Chronicles.
Oh yeah, it can change from teacher, man. It'll be Parent Chronicles, and then we can call Yasmin.
I think Parent Chronicles.
We can call Yasmin to come on the show. We can call Yasmin to come on the show.
Delton, I need you to find that post. For those who don't understand the joke, one of our DGMTers in the person of Yasmin Newbold posted on her Facebook today a picture of her son. And the caption was, when they are very quiet. So all parents know this, and I'm not even a parent and I know this. If you're looking after children and they go really quiet, like you forget they're in the house, you should be concerned because they are somewhere doing what they're not supposed to do.
Absolutely.
I'll never forget babysitting my cousin, dead quiet, gone looking for her. We walked into the bedroom and it's like there had been an explosion of baby powder. Baby powder every blessed where. And that was the day, and I was probably 12 at the time. That was because I was with my cousin, my older cousin, and that was her little sister. That was the day I learned when children are quiet, be very,
it's not safe.
very afraid. And so Yasmin posted on her Facebook that she had a moment today when it was too quiet. And when she discovered her son, this is what he was doing.
We ain't get permission from her, but
we ain't get permission. But it was too funny.
What she could do?
She's a member of the family.
Yeah, she's a family member. So let me upload this right here.
I laughed so hard.
You know what killed it for me? What made it funny was his posture.
Yeah,
because his posture wasn't one of like I'm concerned or like something is a problem. His posture was, this is nice right there. He had the posture.
What get me is
That's it right there. For those who are online, you could take a little gander at it.
He figure, I have this temperature right.
No, this right here. This is good warm water.
This temperature.
Right about the joy. That's joy or dawn, whatever that is.
He get himself in the corner. He found himself in the corner of the tub.
First of all,
What got me wasn't how he was sitting. It wasn't the fact that he's looking out the window just admiring the view. It's the fact that the water is still running.
Water's still on.
The water's still on.
So if
it's full, but I could do it a bit more.
For those who can't see it online, our Freddie asked me, her son, 3, 4? No, 4, 8.
Is he 4?
I think him and David should be like close in set.
Okay.
I think he's 4. So he's sitting down in the sink in the kitchen with his back, and his head is out the window. Is looking towards the window. Water running in the sink, and he is just having a good time. Now, what gets to me is also the iPad in the corner. So the iPad is on. I have a little bit of entertainment. I don't know if you saw that.
KJ had that set up. I cannot.
So this is like a full plan thing KJ had there. KJ had his iPad on the table, which is about to get wet, by the way. Because the water is on the table, and he have that set up. He got a little bubble bath going.
And my thing is, if you look at his face, the side of his face, he ain't here.
No,
he's not here.
He's relaxing. This right
he
here
is not here. This right here is bliss.
This right here, I get ready for back to school. I know the stress will come. Let me just get myself together, enjoy this little R&R. This little day of R&R. Let me get this. So no, when you have children just quiet for too long, it's a problem.
Very afraid.
Speaking of this, I could give my story. Let me tell my story. Well, I wasn't there. Julian was there. This happened last week on the show. While we was here on the show, my wife.
It was while we were on the show?
While we were on the show. My wife.
KJ was like, not KJ. David was like, she's distracted. It's not whatever.
She had a minute. He's in this room watching TV like he normally is. But what happened is my oldest son has I bought him. He liked the barber shop and he liked the little spray, the little oil sheen, the little black oil sheen with the little pick. He liked the smell of that. So I bought one of them cans for him, and apparently he didn't put it back where he's supposed to put it. Either that or my 4-year-old climbed 2 drawers to get where it was.
Both things are very possible.
Both things could be true.
Both things. In fact, 2 could be true at the same time.
At the same time. So apparently, while she was on next room, he was fumigating the room with just oil sheen. So, and he was jumping down the bed. So it was like a moment sitting down spraying. He was jumping down the bed, having a good time, and just spraying away the entire bedroom with his door closed, AC on. He's just jumping around, spraying oil sheen. It's on the cameras, on the TV, everything was just greasy. Floor was greasy, windows greasy.
He was spraying it on stuff.
Not spraying the air.
It's raining.
He was just spraying it in the air.
It's raining.
And he was in
what
there.
Is that? That's that latter oily rain, buddy.
There, having a good time.
And you have no way of knowing how long he was doing that for.
Oh, I know, because the can is empty. So we know the definitely know. We know exactly how long it was, but at least.
And there are certain misdemeanors that just are so much more harmful than others.
Like,
oil
sir,
sheen.
What?
Oil sheen.
Yeah. That died a lot. He's okay. he had no issues. He was quite okay. He had a good time. He didn't see the problem.
He didn't get his hip cut?
I'm pretty sure he did.
I was going to say, I can't imagine he was okay after that.
No, he definitely wasn't okay afterwards.
Now, if Donnie says, Lord,
thank God Dawn wasn't there.
Dawn wasn't there. If Dawn was there.
Yeah. So we had to wipe down TVs. We had to change all the spread. We had to mop floor because the floor was greasy.
See that level of
Julian says yes.
Having to clean up.
He got wheeled. He was indeed wheeled.
And you know what it is? After you waylay tail, you got to clean up after them.
That's making it worse, man.
Yeah, you can carry on. Get on your hands and knees and wipe this up. Clean this up.
Julia, I say she walked into a cloud. The room was smoky.
Smoky with oil sheen.
Oil sheen, and he had a good time. It's like, I don't see the problem.
But guys, it's okay. They're going back to school. All of that excess energy that they didn't know what to do with, it's fine. Off. They're going to burn it off. They're going to go back to school.
Unfortunately, though, I don't know if they're going to change this year, but that was not the case with David. David, like, when he left school, because probably in class, he was always the angel. The quiet one, didn't speak, didn't talk often. But when he came home...
You need to let me pick him up one day because I need to see this in my 2 eyeballs.
When he came home, it was like, all right now. It's enough of that foolishness.
I can't imagine that the David that grew up and matured over the summer break and would tell, what was it? Tell his mother, he asking why his nana wants to speak to him. What does she want to talk to him about? I can't imagine that boy is going to go to school and switch it up.
Don't talk to him.
No, Delton. I don't think
nice,
I think he's crossed the threshold. He's not. He's going to go and be.
This is the same one.
No, man.
Last Sunday when we asked him to go ask Scotty Vera for something, he's like, "Who is Scotty Vera?" It's the same for him. He's like, "Who's Scotty Vera?"
Cheeky monkey. And then when I came in the room, Scotty Vera, you could watch me while I go outside. Who are you talking to?
Who is Scotty?
Who is Scotty Vera? Ooh.
See what it is like. Who's Scotty Vera?
Apparently, this is a common issue with the little boys then, because Stephanie says that's the same with Xavier. He's an angel at school and he's a baby boss at home.
Yeah, no, so they
and not Miss Roxbury's baby.
Oh,
well.
listen to me.
And maybe it's a different teacher will bring out a different side of him.
Oh, I don't know that this one he going to. This one who's the other side? Oh, I think so. Because he be more afraid of this one.
Oh.
So
Really?
anything, yeah, I think the same attitude is going to continue.
Oh, wow. See, that's scary to me. I'd prefer you giving me grief at home and giving the teacher grief at school. But this is an age-old problem,
like,
isn't it?
I respect the teacher.
That's why the parents come to us for advice on what to do with their kids. And I'm looking like, I okay.
Whatever teacher say goes. Jody actually talked to him last week. I told him, let me fix your collar. My collar already fixed.
There you go.
So, yeah, Tara says all children, teachers get the best version of our kids. For some of them, that's a scary situation. For some of them,
it's the switch up for me.
Yeah,
the cunning that comes with being switch up. So that's scary.
What you mean?
You're too young to be able to code switch like that.
I'm probably David's not.
You have that nailed down. You have that down pat.
Hey, so yeah, so that's just what's happening.
General back to school vibe. So we
vibe.
wish all the parents on the roads, in the house, everybody who has to go and get their child's hair cut or the girl's hair braided. And you have to make sure all the things them fit that you bought earlier on this summer, and you got to put the paper in the binders and the pencils in the pencil case. We wish all of you a safe, productive, fruitful back to school season. We will check next week if you made it out.
That's a quick
all
question.
right.
Does anybody else have like these weird list of things that teachers ask for now?
Some of the things I'm hearing is actually diabolical.
Because when you ask me for 4 red pens,
to mark your child's work.
so I'm supplying you with red pens.
To mark your child's
And
work.
you want a large can of Lysol, and you want packs of wipes, and you
It's
want
crazy.
and you want some spoons.
Hold on. One school, and this is a government school that I found out about the list. They want each child to bring in 1 pack of letter paper, 1 pack of legal paper, the 500 sheet reel,
Are you know
a case of notebooks.
A case of them? A government school?
A government school, primary.
Highway robbery.
That's high.
Why am I bringing you a case?
Do you know what? That's not even robbery. To me, that is something I can't even fathom. Basically, getting the parents to stock up your cupboards for the entire school year.
Pretty much.
But you're getting more than you're gonna need for our kids.
Next year, dude. I mean, this is what we do next year.
But you're gonna ask them for the same
And
thing.
I need to keep me sure I have a surplus. I could need a little surplus.
It's. But Donnie, you saying imagine 32.
Oh,
That's one grade.
First of all, that's a smart teacher. Don't miss about. She started with saying, "That's a smart teacher."
And parents can't protest. Parents can't.
You gotta
just go with the. You gotta go with the flow.
Okay.
Yeah, that's crazy to me.
That marking a pencil don't blame me. Oh no, they want you to bring some red pens. So my child's using red pens. So you tell me my child can use
No,
red
she
pens.
didn't tell you that. She just said supplies.
Like I didn't tell you what your child can
Pack
use.
of tissue, pack of
I
wipes.
need wipes. I need a large can of Lysol.
Not the small can.
No,
How much Lysol you
I leave
need?
Stephanie said they have to travel size. She said 2 red pens, travel size Lysol, 10 by 13 envelopes.
Envelope. What you need envelope for?
A little yellow, a little bit of the ones need them. Put the work in there at some point. At the end of the semester, you put the work in there. I ain't getting you. Who can get it from me? You ain't get it from me.
For me, I don't mind things that you're directly going to use for my child. Realistically, you're going to use for my child. So like the envelope and the things like folders and even folder sheet. I get.
Yeah, folder sheets, yeah, a little loose leaf.
But when you asking for a whole pack of.
You say, imagine 32 kids have to bring a pack of paper each.
So what the schoolers provide? If the teachers need the pens, the paper to print, the paper to write, the pens to mark,
You know, who else want ink? Let's bring a little pack of ink. That's a little small pack.
That's what somebody said. You lucky they ain't asking you for printer ink. No, I believe they asked the older kids for printer ink.
Yeah, probably high school.
I believe it's a collective effort. So the grade 3s are in charge of stocking the school with paper. The grade 4s are in charge of stocking us with the red pens.
Yeah, the red pens. And then what I can see happening, dry erase markers. That's the next step. I can see soon.
I'm shocked that that's not a thing, because if you can ask me for red
just
pens.
a small pack, not a big pack, just a small pack.
Yeah, because
a dry erase markers.
I'm going to need to write stuff on the board, and aren't I writing it on the board for your child?
And for me.
Yeah, that's pretty wild,
I don't
bro.
care to write nothing.
That's pretty wild, bro.
I was telling my coworker that I really is thinking about buying like one of the little water coolers to put inside like the classroom, because like just for like sort of have water, or like buying one of the stand fans, because teachers just get the fans for themselves and just put it on themselves. It's like buy like 2 stand fans to put in the classroom. But I said once it's midterm break, them fans leaving. Once summer break,
I'm just trying to see how this is going to play out. I'm listening to you, and in my mind I'm like, how is this going to play out?
I'm taking my water cooler midterm break. I'm taking my fans midterm break. Summer break, everything gone. It's like, no, you can't buy. Should mean I can't. No, I bought this for my child who's in your class. If my child is in your class,
but then who's going to get the water for the water cooler? Who's going to stock it out?
Thing, yeah.
So don't even bother with that.
Now I get buy 5 gallons. They can eat
standing fan, the school paying the electricity bill. Don't fool with that.
The microwave, first of all, they then charge you for the use of the microwave. That's another thing. Y'all charge for that in your school?
We don't even. No. There are 2 microwaves in the cafeteria that the kids can use.
Oh no. So some teachers have a microwave in their classroom.
And I know. Yeah, I've heard stories.
Bring another 50 cents. You know.
We have one in our department. We don't charge kids to use it, but kids don't typically ask.
You know how expensive microwave is? The electricity bill. Need $1.
And where that dollar going?
Bring that.
It's not going to the people who pay the bill, and it's not going to the person who bought the microwave.
Oh, what can I do? Yeah, I said principal opening the shop. What you mean? You need things. And someone today might do me a computer.
So can I comment on how I feel about when I see teachers having to go online and ask people to donate stuff to them? That troubles me in my spirit. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I don't think it's a good look. At all. I hate that teachers have to do that. Yeah. Can anyone donate me a printer, a projector, something? Like,
yeah, no, I saw teachers have that, like they put their little Amazon wish list.
But then there are some teachers that do it every year. So that's just like, I guess that's their standard way of getting the stuff they need for the school year.
And I keep in mind, like, I'm
gonna keep my comments to myself because some people I like do it. So I'm not gonna say what I really think.
When I had my little stint in education, I know, like, we found out just by happenstance, like there were like trailers of stuff that teachers could use and need that were just stocked up at the Ministry of Education. But like apparently, like somewhere along the line, they just don't be delivered. Like as music teachers, like we found that there was like trailers of musical instruments just sitting down at the Ministry's parking lot, just in trailers when I was teaching. It's like, what's happening? Probably
That's
some
so
paperwork, some wasn't done. There were like trailers of like poster board people, trailers of this year, just sitting there. And apparently some red tape and some secretary wasn't in, or some PS wasn't in to sign off or needed to be signed off on. Some director didn't do what they
God
needed
is not
to do.
pleased.
And the thing just
That's so wasteful.
Just wasteful. Yes, wasteful. There are just some schools who are experienced to donate soda for funding, then sell the soda to my child.
See, things like that are diabolical. I've heard of stories where the child has to bring baked goods and then they buy baked goods.
Mm-hmm. They ask you for a potluck, and then but the child has to pay $10 a day
to eat lunch.
So you want me bring wings and things, and then I pay you $10 for my child to eat the wings that I just bring. It's like, oh, yay. Like, you know, we can send them lunch. We ain't participating. And then the children feel bad. You won't send the money for the twist.
See, I'm going to train my child from early. You don't have to feel a monk. You're not always going to be able to do what everyone else is doing. If I don't want to give you $3 to dress up,
you don't follow fashion.
You're not following fashion.
Don't follow.
Okay, you're going to eat chicken sandwich and everybody else doing what they doing. You'll be fine.
Today is pizza day. Them pizza costs $10 a box and they sell it for $3 a slice. I'll buy a box after school. You'll be all right. But they won't feel it. Children can't feel a party when they try to feel a part.
No, you can feel a part sometimes, but there are some institutions that be doing every week is something. Every week is something you got to pay for on top of school fee.
Everybody get pizza. Child want pizza.
First of all, where I come from, we don't pay school fees, so that's already a problem for me.
Oh, yeah,
where I come from, when you're going back to school, no one gives you it. The only list you get is what is required for your uniform. They don't tell you what pens you must buy.
I remember Juliana said yesterday, like for when she's in high school, their English teacher only allowed them to use blue ink.
Not black.
She like a black look. and just the great big red machine. Apparently, they only could use blue pen because she said blue pens made the work look a little more neater.
That's not true. Blue looks, and the reason I disagree is because blue pens come in all kinds of shades. Black is black. It may be a strong black or it's light black, but then you get the blue, like the royal blue, the navy blue. No, blue is a hot mess. Yeah. Oh no, black over blue. Anyway, I digress. So I ain't even used to all of this, but you giving me a list of things. Because when you go to school, the school gives you the books.
Oh, the textbooks too?
Yes, school gives you your textbooks. They give you the books that you're writing in.
We spent almost $1,000 in textbook this year. Almost $1,000
on children that just about know how to read.
4 and going to grade 3 and K5 combined.
K. We're not even in real numbers.
Yeah,
Delton.
We spent almost $1,000 in books.
Oh, Jesus, gonna have to tussle this one out because I can't. I'm unable.
And I can't even get one of the.
And then by the end of the year, the book's still empty.
Oh, they come back and sorry, we didn't get a chance to use this. You ain't get a chance to use it.
Nah, bro.
So who pay back for this?
See, you'll have to kick up a big stink.
Like, what you mean? You don't get a chance to use this. So they can keep this and do this at summer. No. I didn't pay them to do this at summer. I paid them to do this during the school term. No, so y'all keep this and y'all let's work on it at home. No, I didn't pay for a homework book.
I buy them books as and when. You let me know when you need this one. I can buy it.
These there's pen power letters. Yay.
For the envelopes?
Yeah.
Sorry, my bad. I'm slow.
No, they provide the building. Please. And AC is. I don't know why that's still in the thing yet. I think we should have ACs in the classrooms, man. At least a fan.
Y'all have made it this far without it. At least a fan. You can be all right.
Get a chair and at least one little ceiling fan. Back in our day, we had ceiling fan.
Back in our day, you already start off wrong.
Well, we started being there. So talk about this just this week going. And we talked about our windows. And we didn't get like operated windows. I think I was in grade 4, grade 5.
What do you mean operating windows?
We had a big piece of 2x4. And you go to that window, and you push that wood out, and you brace that wood on top of that windowsill. We had wooden windows that you had to brace open in primary school.
Nearly 40.
First of all, no one asked you that. It's information
that
nobody
let's put things into context.
Yeah,
I'm saying.
We had wooden windows. Like, we had no operating windows. What you do? Anyway.
So Nisa says she just need 2 pack of dry erase markers.
What color?
Donnie, I have some ones I can give to you. Now, if you want Expo, you're asking too much.
Oh, they Expo.
I have some generic brand. Oh no, I'm using my Expo markers.
Oh, you're seeing?
I have some generic brand I could lend you. If writing on the board is all you're concerned about, I could give you them.
Yeah, I don't know.
Jodianne said that's wild. Miss Mary said they may be asking for these things because they aren't able to obtain those supplies via the established means, and that's why we're scandalized, Miss Mary. Yeah. That's why we're absolutely scandalized. That the level of what has to be asked, what parents have to provide directly for what is supposed to be free education, feels a little bit disingenuous.
Yeah, and I mean, me and father say ain't free. Stephanie says 50 cents. 50 cents for microwave. That's all. Ain't much. I know I used to owe a few teachers for microwave. I ain't got it. I ain't got no change.
You ain't got 50 cents?
I ain't got it.
Rashad says, my people, good after morning to you. Donnie said, I got Dawn a portable solar fan because it's hot. So midterm, I could carry that, right?
Absolutely.
Hold on. You believe that the portable solar fan is going to make it to midterm break? With Dawn in school?
No, just keep on the desk.
Come on now.
First of all, I know for some of them, they don't even allow them to use the fans. Because a lot of children, like, they say they stand playing with it. So they're like, you got to carry portable fans to school. At certain ages. All right, Dawn be got to school.
The Dawn she's quite young. Homilies by Colin Johnson II says children should have their own notebooks, pencil, pens, so they don't need to be asking others for things that they should have as well, because that happens many times. Of course.
Yeah, those kind of things.
Of course.
Definitely.
But in terms of like a pack of paper for the
500. I need a 500, something.
Anyway.
Not too much.
That's what I'm saying. Back in the UK, you buy all your stationery. You get your backpack, your school uniform, your new shoes, your stationery.
That's it.
And anything extra, what the school is going to give you, the books that you read in, the school is going to give you. The books that you're writing in, the school is going to give you. Everything else, whatever you want extra from that, whether it's a blue pen, pink pen, green pen, that's on you. But in terms of what you need for learning, the school is going to provide for you.
That's wonderful. Someday.
And we take it for granted. That's just.
Dr. Ben, I actually said there was a whole building with instruments that all burned down in a fire, and they never gave them out. A building with instruments. He could use them belts. So that is 10 dress-up day a term, at minimum. Because there's a school I know that have almost every Friday.
Weekly. I also
Friday.
know of a school. I'm pretty sure they're going to dress up Monday morning because school open Friday and they're going to dress up next week. So today is
school open day.
Yeah.
So pay a little $5.
Yeah.
Clothes. Next week is the security day. You can dress up in your own clothes.
Absolutely.
Next week, the guys.
Every day is a day.
The guys clean the pool.
And I guess for me, my child is going to know, no, you can wear uniform. It's an option.
It's ironed.
Dress up day is not compulsory. It is a choice that you can make.
Pay money to wear your own clothes.
We are choosing.
Absolutely.
We are choosing no. Today, we are choosing no.
That is a gaming chair. So
she's still in this chat asking for things.
Tony,
you need to put that on Facebook because the teachers that put their stuff on Facebook,
people just buy it.
They get their things.
So put that on. Get your little Amazon wish list together. Post that online. But you need a proper seat for posture.
Yeah, man. I feel like there's public sympathy for teachers at this time. Milk it, darling.
Yeah. Shout out $1,000 what? No, almost $1,000. And Stephanie comes confirming $900 for Zion, who's going in grade 2. So if using K.
That just made my belly drop.
$900 in textbooks.
That just made my belly drop.
Textbooks and things. It is so annoying. A few science book came home, just a few pages done.
And from the teacher's perspective, those few pages were done because somebody told that teacher, you can't send this book home completely empty.
And one like they probably did that like in a
parents, y'all are powerful. You'll have to make noise about stuff like that. Yeah, you do. I'm hoping some parents make some noise about some things that's going on at my school so we could get some stuff done. The parents are powerful.
You got to egg it on and say, hey, y'all okay with this?
Yeah, no, I already started.
The heat is now considerably hotter. No, it's the heat is heating.
The heat is heating. Definitely global warming and all that.
Do you get borrowed in a superwash fan? Definitely what you
can't teach him that. Can't teach with that fan playing in the background, Julianne.
Oh yeah, Carl said that from a different account now. That says, I still suppose, I grew up in the Cat Island. We still have them windows. Yeah, no, you had them push window. Yeah, that's a big piece of wood. Push that bad boy out there.
I'm not laughing at you, Delton. I'm laughing with you. Tony, you ain't buy them in Wally. That's true.
Actually, been away.
No, but then this is what I'm saying about the teachers who come online. All of them been away.
They even for themselves.
So Donnie, the chair I could understand. But the dry erase?
Dry erase.
You ain't buy dry erase when you was away?
Are you being I know you're being one, man.
Come on. Rashad says, I still need a few things. I got 3 gift cards and I'm grateful. I have not. You have not because you asked not. There you go.
Yeah, so put that chair there.
Vera, don't set these parents up because some of them already doing too much fool. Not really. Not the ones on DGMT.
Not them parents.
Not those parents.
Yeah,
them other ones, yeah, but decent. No, they said decent. He said good and decent.
Yeah, so that's what happened. That's what happened in this week. It's back to school.
Back to school. Apparently are the administrators striking, yay or nay? I don't understand what's going on. Can someone clarify for me? Rashad and Donnie, break this down for me.
We need those.
Are they striking? I'm hearing they're not striking, but they're semi-striking. So only like when they do training, they're going to send in one administrator at a time. I don't understand what's going on and why they mad. Why they mad? What's going on?
Yeah, I don't know.
What can we expect to happen?
I don't know anything but the story. I saw it and I was like,
because when push comes to shove and shove comes to fall down, all these children getting dropped off tomorrow morning.
Regardless.
So what's going on?
Like whatever y'all do.
So Nisha says, no, ma'am, that would have take up space. The dry erase? Anyway, I packed pot and pan in my bag when I was coming back. Pot and pan. And
a kettle.
Pot, pan, kettle, and what else did I bring?
A hair dryer.
An iron. An iron. I brought an iron, pot and pan,
a kettle.
And a kettle. I brought that back with me. So
did you find a thing on the converter?
I did. I'm good. I'm rocking and rolling. My iron is so I had to bring this iron back because it doesn't have any settings. It just knows how to iron whatever clothes are in front of it. And it belonged to my mum, and I was like, nah, I need to steal this. So I just slid it in my purse.
Use it yet?
Huh?
Have you used it?
I surely have. For everything. For all the things. Turn it on.
Let's go. Charles' dry erase was on Donnie Mae. But I about all them pretty sure she buy from Ross for back to school. Dressed to tell.
Call it out.
Ready to go.
Latara, call it
new shoes.
out.
New
Meanwhile,
laptop.
you see, for me, I'm true to my word. I told you I didn't do nothing for back to school. I bought two dress. And one wasn't really for school, but then I said, you know what? Because I didn't buy any dresses for school, I'm going to use this one for school. The other one I bought for when I meet parents at parent-teacher conference.
So
I saved that for
the
that.
fancy days.
That's for the fancy days. And then I bought one pair of shoes, but there's a reason I bought that pair of shoes, because my nail tech told me I need to stop wearing closed-toe shoes to work. It's mashing up my big toe. So she said, you need to find more open-toe shoes. And when we left school in June, the head teacher did an announcement. He said, all of you been walking around here in flip-flops and slippers. No more of that, please.
Oh.
Whatever you wearing needs to have a strap at the back, or the back needs to be closed. So I walked around London with all my friends. I was like, guys, I'm looking for closed back, open toe. Everybody keep your eye out for closed back, open toe. And I bought myself one pair of closed back, open toe shoes. And that was it.
You don't mind the toes out, there's no flapping.
He said, don't want to hear no flipping, no flapping.
You don't hear that.
You're not in your bedroom. You're not in your kitchen. So closed back, open toe. So I got me my closed back, open toe, my one decent dress for parent-teacher conference. I washed my pencil case. I'm ready to go. That's literally the entirety of. I didn't even get my. You know, you do your hair fresh for new school year.
Yeah, y'all can get what I got.
Nope. y'all gonna get it as it is.
Todd says there will be work. Oh, there will be work on Monday, but if their demands are not met, they'll be back on the strike.
Rashad, summarize their demands, please.
And I see Carolyn Monique is here. Carolyn Monique is an administrator. I love the effort.
Please give us the insight.
Top of the tail, ins and outs.
I told my kids about that. They didn't laugh. They didn't get it.
The teachers are about to. Well, teachers are about to strike too. Many schools, including mine, aren't finished, as we do every year. Power was just restored to my room yesterday after 1, and therefore nothing was done because my AC room was a sauna. Ministry don't pay me enough to be in there. Plus, I just arrived back in country.
I just arrived.
The AC don't work. I just arrived.
Excuse me, your AC. I just arrived.
Are you decorating the room? I just arrived.
Have you planned your lessons for Monday? I just arrived.
I just arrived back in country. Guys, administrators are back to work on Monday. So they're back to work. However,
Carolyn's keeping it tight-lipped. She say, I ain't giving you the whole story. All you need to know is we're going to be at work on Monday. So what were the demands that the administrators wanted to see?
Working on Monday. Oh, yeah, let's be back to work on Monday.
I don't think that's a Monday question, Delton. I think that's like a general all year round kind of question.
Tony said they were striking. It depends on the school. Some schools had 1, some absolutely had no admin. And they were doing 12 p.m. dismissal. Some schools uninhabitable till they said they will have a mask for us tomorrow. A mask.
You mean uninhabitable? Like there's dust?
They still working?
From working?
Yeah. I mean, this is a legacy issue, though.
I'm not talking about this again.
Yeah,
we literally talk about this every year.
Every year, the schools are not ready. And why they're not ready? They say because of the budget's going late, so they can't give the contracts out till later. And they don't see this day's catch them off guard every time. Every time.
Catch me outside. How about that?
School open again? What?
So they need to give parents another payday and then let the children start at the end of September. Yeah. Parents would lose their minds.
Don't you say dust working haven't even started any workers yet. Some workers haven't started workers yet. And so, yeah, good luck to you guys.
Anyway, Colin Johnson says, good luck to all students going back to school in their different grade levels. Good luck to all the parents who are watching their babies grow.
Yeah.
Those parents who had to shed a tear on Monday, who will shed a tear on Monday when their baby goes from primary school to high school or from K to primary school. Shrank to you. Scring, 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 scring.
And to all them people who have baby children, who just really go to school to have a good time, but we get paid playboy. Straight.
Sorry, guys.
Just go to school, have a good time. What are you going to school for?
So Rashad summarizes. There were too many demands. The government needs to stop joking and pay these people the monies they owe them, including back pay, uniform allowances, assigning admins to schools.
Yikes.
Many schools didn't have principals last year, and the VP ran the schools. I know of at least one for sure.
And they get paid for it.
Then went before the commission for the promotion of principal and told they weren't qualified. What?
Now that right there. So I have to run the school.
So much more.
But you can't get the title of principal, though. Thanks for what you're doing. But you're not ready yet. It's like, thanks for what you're doing with the to the school. We appreciate it.
The level of
You're off
scandal.
the school running. We appreciate you.
The level of scandal is just too high. But anyway,
you don't qualify for that.
Do you know what's going to happen? At the end of the day, the day's going to end.
The day gonna end. The day definitely gonna end.
And it's the work is going to get done.
At some
And
point.
and the teachers are going to push through, as we always do. It's who we are.
The children will learn.
Because as soon as you see the kids' faces and realize it's for the children.
Yeah, definitely.
It's for the children.
What about the babies?
It is about the baby.
There were some, the BGCSE results came out again.
Yeah.
And the BJC results came out again.
That's what I sent you.
You did tell me?
That's what I sent you.
Okay, yeah. I know they came out. Seems like similar results.
As last year.
As last year. Not too much changes. I think it was like within like 0.5 or 0.6 in the changes of the percentages.
So the general, I think it was what?
I can't remember.
32% C and above.
Yeah.
50-something, 52%, 30-something percent C and above, 52%
D and above.
D and above.
Yeah.
D is a pass, right?
D is a pass.
D is a pass.
Plus D means that you
So 52% of
grasp
students
the information.
are leaving with 5 or more BJCs at D and above.
Yeah, so I guess I don't pay much attention to those exam results and thing anymore. I feel like I don't know if they're really gonna change or
Heartbreak.
oh, that's what it is.
Sister.
So I don't really pay
I think
attention.
I'm intrigued because I see a lot of talk about like educational reform, and I'm interested to know to what extent reform is being looked at. Like, are we talking about reforming the curriculum? Like, are we looking at reforming the offerings? Are we looking like I've seen that word thrown around a lot, and then they talk about like initiatives, but like when you say reform, because these initiatives don't seem like they're bringing about reformation. Yes, maybe they're like supplementing or enhancing the existing product, but aren't necessarily like overhauling the system and looking at what might be wrong with it, right? And I think the education system in many parts of the world is walking on a crutch.
Question: is it a stretch to still? And I heard this mentioned. Is it a stretch to bring up COVID as to why the exam grades are where they are? Because I heard an official.
But then, is this a decline from before COVID? I don't know. I think if there's been a decline since COVID, as in prior to COVID, we haven't gone back to COVID, pre-COVID levels, then fine. But if this is consistent with performance even before then and maybe around COVID, I feel like it depends on the bigger picture. I don't know.
I was like, I don't know.
Now,
Still a deal.
my experience in the classroom, can you see the impact of COVID on students? Let me be honest, I don't see it.
Okay.
I don't see it, but maybe because I've lived through it, maybe I've become accustomed to, maybe I've adjusted my expectations of children just in general, because I don't necessarily, y'all are a bit more XXXX. I think what I'm seeing now more than ever is the kids not having the ability to think for themselves, like not having problem solving skills. And I know that sounds so cliche, but like it's scary.
Yeah.
Like something will happen, something small will happen, and a child will flam as to, what do I do to fix this? Like water spills on the floor. Sweet pea, get up, get some tissue and wipe it. You know what I mean? Like things like that. Like this shouldn't be that hard for you. Like that processing of problem solution, that's what I noticed as being different from when I started teaching. That when I first started teaching, kids were just a bit more about it. A bit more get it done, solve the problem. Now, if you ain't gonna tell me what to do, I'm not doing nothing.
Especially if
and I don't know if that's a COVID thing. I think that's Google. I think that's Instagram.
Yeah,
I think that's TikTok. I think that's
ChatGPT.
So I think we threw so many things into the pot after COVID. It's difficult to tell what is COVID and what is not COVID.
Especially that work requires steps. Oh, that work requires like multiple steps. Like I have to get the mop and then mop as well.
Delton.
Like hold on now.
Delton.
It's like I have to go get the mop and as well mop it up.
Right.
And worse, I had to put the mop back where it
No, gotta wring that out.
Oh, don't feel bad.
Because it don't make sense to mop up the water and just leave it in the mop.
Get somebody else to do it.
Get somebody else. I don't even know what it is.
Yeah, get somebody else to do it.
Yeah, so
don't like steps. This was a situation. They don't like steps. Anything requires more than one thing.
So I'd say, did you expect a change in the results?
I really didn't. To me, I think we should stop doing that. Like stop that whole like the results in. Here's what natural averages. Let that go.
I'm interested to know what would be success. You know what I mean? Like, what percentage would make everybody feel like, yes.
I think the idea would be C and above, like a good, like probably half at C and above. If we get a 50% to C and above, but at the same time, you're telling me that D is almost the equivalent to a C in a regular term. Because you tell me D is a pass. So you're telling me that D is a pass. Are we good? How in a D average means that the general population is grasping the information that they get. So if we get a D, that means according to your grading scheme, everybody understands.
Yeah.
So more than half the people are being tested, they understand. So let's let that go. So I believe let's let that go. In holding it there of bringing every year. This is the results. The average is a D. D this. Yeah. Okay then.
Yeah.
Let's just move on. But anyway, so yeah, that's what's happening outside the exams. We also had a moment of the FNM ratified some more candidates, and from what I've heard,
That looked like a good time. It looked like a lot of shaking up.
A lot of shaking up.
A lot of good time. I would have gone just for the bands.
A lot of shaking up, a lot of music. A few persons is like, oh, Lord, don't send them people out there. I saw a few constituencies. People were talking about the candidates, and it's like, oh, they're just wasting their money.
See, this is what, and you said this a couple of weeks ago, that whoever's running for Engliston might as well just.
Yeah.
But she said she's coming with more fire.
Engliston.
More fire.
Seabreeze. I believe Seabreeze.
Who was Seabreeze?
Seabreeze is Leslie Miller.
No, who's the...
Oh, who ran it?
Yeah, who's
her name? I know her nickname. I know Vanny because I know her from a long time.
Travania.
Yeah.
Travania. I learned the names. I'm into politics this go around. I want to know exactly what's going on.
Who has no vote?
Can't vote.
No, but yeah. So I know her and my mother friends. So I'm familiar with her. But I was like, I ain't sure.
Yeah, but someone's got to run. You can't not run.
You could.
No, you can't. Not if you're the opposition. You're the opposition party. You can't opt out because we don't see a win. We ain't even gonna try. You can't do that.
Definitely could be like,
you can't do that. You got to show face and you got to make it seem like you believe in yourself. I don't care.
And then they send somebody down there for Kalani, so it's official. I guess Dr. Minister running
and then they kept these journalists would just kept asking her the same question. She said, "Dr. Minister said he's an FNM." She kept like, "Are you deaf?"
What do you want me to say?
Like her face was like,
"What do y'all want me to say?"
Okay. Yeah, that was interesting.
And then the next candidate who's running in Freetown, who's like, he didn't get the nomination, Blue. I know Blue from Barbershop. He's a Barbershop guy. And
I saw the Freetowners shaking their head when Mr. Deal took the mic. I said, oh, Lord Jesus.
Yeah, so they was like, that one is a weird one. So anyway, just honestly, they're doing it for the experience. They're getting their feet wet. Definitely getting their feet wet. Let's get the last education one there. The shot says 15 subjects for primary school students is silly. That's why we are stuck with the results we're getting. We know what our deficiencies in education.
Wait, 15 subjects?
When he said, I don't remember how much I did in school. I don't remember how much it was. I guess it's 15 now. 15? What are the 15 subjects?
15?
Phonics.
But they don't test on 15 subjects.
I know. I probably should know. We have to have a child in primary school. That's something I probably should know.
Anyway, you finish reading. Sorry.
Anyway, he says primary school students are silly. That's why we are stuck with the results we're getting. We know what our deficiencies are in education, but we ignore them. So right now, education is like an abusive relationship where we continue beating the same dead horse and expecting better results while doing. Then coming back because we love the bad beating, but they listen to no one. Yikes. Shah said they like to hear themselves talking about education reform, but there's no reformation happening.
Yeah, like as someone in education and someone who's like studying advanced level education, when you hear educational reform, even for good talking sake, there are certain buzzwords you expect to hear. I'm not even hearing those. But like, when you say reform, like you're not even saying the cliche stuff.
Technology things, we want to get more into technology. We want to look at the curriculum.
Technology was educational reform language in the 1990s.
Definitely was.
That is not reform. That's not the language of reform in 2025.
We want to get the children some solar panels at the school.
Stop it. Stop it.
We want to get solar panels at the school. We want to get some pools at the schools.
Are you sleeping? I said educational reform.
We want to get some pools. Want to build some new buildings.
Anyway. Delton, what else is in the news, please?
In the news, I think that's it for now that I can think of that made like big news. So of course there's a little crime situation that we still praying for to get under control.
Got to leave that to the barbershop people to talk about. It's too much for me.
But in terms of that, so it's back to school, education. political season is gearing up.
It definitely
candidates is getting ratified. And I saw a lot of people like talking about how the FNM is like slowly rolling the candidates. And I was like, I don't really think the PLP is nominating anybody yet.
Because they're not doing any shuffling.
But a lot of persons say that they ain't running no more. Like a lot of, like 4 or 5 say they're not running anymore. But it's like, yeah, I don't remember that. what the FNM doing? Because we're in charge now. What y'all gonna do? So I guess we can wait to see. I think the COI is ready to roll out. Someone sent me a text about what happened there. And say a preacher got arrested. I didn't see that.
Who?
A preacher got arrested.
Where?
In the States, though. I thought that was in the United States of Americas. I don't think it's over here.
For what?
You mean over here? No, you mean in the States. I saw the one in the States.
For what?
This is a guy that's been in reports and thing before. He had litigations against him before.
That's the Gucci pastor?
Yeah.
He got arrested?
Oh, they seized up everything. The FBI came for him. So this is like the regular, like the police investigating.
I just find it so weird. If you know you've got all these skeletons in your closet, why are you so loud?
Because you think it's a skeleton, I think it's just my reality.
Because back when all that, initially when he came to, social media stardom and everybody was talking his business, he was going live, defending himself. If you are a criminal.
Well, in his mind, he wasn't a criminal.
Oh, no. So he doesn't know what crime is?
He's just doing the work of God.
Stop it.
I saw some posts of him, like I was watching the stories that they had in the news, and like they showed like clips of him saying that that God ordained him. He's the real Pope. And he's the real Pope of the Christian church. And
so he's crazy.
People should listen to him, and if you don't listen to him,
so he's delusional.
Setting yourselves to hell. How should I listen to him when he saw visions of Jesus and he sat on Jesus' lap, and Jesus gave him the keys?
Delton, you've really been impressed. Because I promise you, none of this is ringing any bells.
No, this is something that's released on him, and so they seized all his assets. I think there's like view of where he wasn't paying staff, where he was bringing in girls for he's paying like for birth control for females and stuff of the sort, and bringing in females. No, he's having a whale of a time. Pastor's out here having a good time for the kingdom of heaven. He was out here propagating the gospel as well as propagating a few other things. But so Rashad says 14 out of 15 are tested now.
Now, Rashad.
Just for you saying that.
Because I'm a secondary teacher, I can't relate to this. Because you can't tell me written composition, reading comprehension, listening and application, listening and speaking and listening is not one subject. Those are just different units of one subject.
Oh, that's one subject?
In my mind. So I'm just like, that's not 50. What? All of them first 4, that's English, one subject.
English?
They're just English, but different units of English. But fair enough. If the children study as different subjects, fair enough.
Yeah, and have different books too. So that's back to it.
Science, family life, health science, one subject.
We call that all that writing stuff, we call that phonics.
No, it's not phonics.
So very fast, like we had phonics and I think we had language or literature. I can't remember how it was in primary school. I have my own thing. I'm fine.
So they do GLAT on all of these?
I found my report card the other day from primary school.
You can dig up some old foolishness. Marisha said he sat on Jesus' lap.
Yep.
Apparently.
He did. He sat on Jesus' lap.
Apparently.
And Jesus gave him
Politics
keys.
is a dirty game, Rashad says. I was asked to join a party and I said,
No, they tried to bring you into Rashad. they want to bring you in.
Minister of Education, next stop, Rashad. Next stop. Rashad.
That's the minister. But yeah, so he said, so that guy, he got arrested. Assets seized. FBI.
What's he being charged for?
I think racketeering and all kind of things.
He's going, did he?
Oh, yeah. Well, I think on him, but I think they got like a lot of things on him, though. I think they got a lot of concrete evidence.
Delusions of grandeur when you think you're untouchable and invincible.
Because he was still doing stuff on like Ireland, on like gospel stations. Like he still had shows and then coming on, still telling people.
All you got to do to be on them is pay your money.
Yeah.
All you got to do to be on these things is pay your money. It doesn't mean nothing.
Oh boy, it's probably the same preacher had a relationship with singer Vicky Yogi.
Because of who you are.
He says,
Vicky Yogi is old enough to be his mom.
She is now gone in public. I mean, this guy ain't young. He's not young.
Vicky Yogi was his age when I was a baby girl.
He says she's now gone public about their relationship and details and how he used blackmail with his women. Ah, boy.
Vicky Yogi. Sis, I'm disappointed.
But would you not date someone that sit on Jesus' lap? Why would you?
I think the answer to that is that would be the category at which I'd be like, yeah, it's not you, love.
Like, why would you not?
That would be the moment I say, actually, I'm counting you out
as the Pope.
Wow.
Because God has given the keys. The wife should not date him. Anyway.
Vicky Yohi. I mean, where did she come from? That is so random.
I heard him so long.
Where are you reading that from? Somebody sent you a text.
Yeah, someone sent me a text.
Rashad says, glad on everything except physical education, music, Spanish, computer science, computer studies, family life, everything else, including paper 1 and paper 2 on social studies and science. That is slightly mad. Colin Johnson says, my Lord is correct. That's thrown me. That's thrown me sideways.
It's mad, yeah.
Anyway, as we progress in the show, I told Delton I was going to hijack the show this week in the same way that he hijacked the show last week. I said I was going to pay him back for what he did to me. But what he doesn't realize is I'm about to revolutionize the trajectory of that Good Morning Tea.
Oh, boy.
So can you give me I need a drum roll. I need something. This moment right here is going to be epic.
Right, that's what he got.
So this week, I went to business. I was digging. I was doing my homework. Yep, Delton I thought of this on the fly. No. This is planned. This is calculated revenge that I'm about to get on you. But it's not. It's premeditated. But it's not really revenge. And so what I did was I assembled faithful DGMTers from all over the nation. I did. I assembled them and I sent them a very important message. Would you like to hear it?
Wow, I think I may need to. What exactly is happening?
So this says, dear faithful DGMTer.
Wow.
You are receiving this message because as one half of the dynamic duo that makes up our show hosting, I need your help to take our show to another level. I need you to bring up the strings.
Like, what's up?
I need you to bring up the strings. Find the strings. I need background music for this. I need some medicational music. I said, as you may have noticed, I am a yapper. And sometimes that means that the treasure chest of wisdom that is Delton Roll does not get fully unlocked.
Wow.
So, to tap into this great mind a little more, starting this weekend, I want to introduce a segment called Dear Delton. Bring up the strings.
You got the strings, sir?
No? Oh. See, this is why I need to learn the boy.
Yeah.
This is why I need to learn the boy.
I still have control of the boy.
And I did put a little caveat. Shh, it's a surprise. Wow. I said it's going to be a moment in our shows where we get Delton to address real life dilemmas about manhood, about marriage, about money, about all the things.
How do I feel with this?
So if you have a dilemma that can start us off with a bang, PM or DM me by Friday. It doesn't have to be yours. Maybe a friend needs advice. All dilemmas will be read anonymously. Looking forward to hearing from you. And the response was resounding. The saints were like, it's about time. Finally, I love this. Oh my gosh, let me think about it and get back to you. Oh my gosh, Samantha, don't worry, I'm going to send it to you.
Who are these people that you read?
I said faithful DGMT.
Can I get their names?
No. Because all dilemmas will be read anonymously.
Synonymously? I don't like synonymously.
Samantha, I didn't send you the message. I should have, because I'm in my mind. So I feel like I may have sent it to somebody else. But I didn't send it to another Samantha if I didn't send it to you, because I was sure I sent it to you. But if you are on the live today, you are listening in your car, you are watching us on YouTube, on Facebook, on our page, and you have a dilemma that you would like to throw Delton's way, send me a DM. Send a message to our That Good Morning Tea page on Facebook. If you have my number, you can send it to me. Our Instagram handles are on the screen for those watching online. That's Del_Row on Instagram or Vera A_W for me. Send us your dilemmas and we're going to get Delton to address them.
All right,
and we're going to begin
next week.
We're going to begin with Dear Delton. So I have to put this disclaimer out. The rate at which the dilemmas came in, I've got to let the saints know we're not going to get all of them on today. So I have enough material here for the next month.
Give you a theme song.
I have enough material here for the next month. Right. See, I knew I was going to get Delton's buy-in.
Dear Delton.
Dear Delton. So I have to pick I have a whole host of dilemmas to pick from, but I'm going to go with the first person to respond. I think we could get through like 2 today. But I want to honor the first person who enthusiastically responded to the great cry. I didn't send it to Julianne because I didn't know she could keep it a secret. I didn't know if she could keep the surprise. I didn't know if she could keep the surprise under wraps. I wasn't sure. Samantha, I have to apologize again because you were on my list of people to send it to. So if I didn't send it to you, that was an error on my part. But because This is an epic day. We're going to begin with the first Dear Delton. You ready, Delton?
Not really.
Are you braced?
Not really.
I was going to tell you last night that you should just pray a little longer. DGMT. Just to get yourself ready in body, mind, and
I
spirit.
didn't sleep much last night.
The saints want to hear from you. That's all I'm saying. The saints want to hear from you. So this first one, I think we could get 2 in today. Maybe even 3. Depending on how quickly Delton can respond.
Exactly.
And I've committed to, if Delton does not invite me to contribute, that's it. Once he says it, it's full stop. It's over. I'm moving on to the next one. I'm just reading the requests.
Yay.
Okay, so the first Dear Delton comes from a faithful DGMT.
So what's the day? Give me the day. Give me the day. Let me text her.
This one says, Dear Delton, what would you consider the red flags when looking for a potential partner's personality / character? What would you consider red flags when you're looking at a potential partner's personality character? And that's both male and female. So you can separate them. You could just do it in general. Is it different for men and women? Like, are there different red flags, or just character red flags or character red flags?
I don't. This is a. I want to say loaded question, because a lot of things that I could see as red flags for women is like, in terms of even like character, what people like about others. I think always agreeing is a red flag. When you have a conversation with someone and they always agreeing, like, yeah, no, that's me too. I believe that too. I don't like that. Like, to me, I think that even if they just do it for kicks, so you gotta disagree. Like, at least have some kind of, because then it seems like I'm just pandering to you if I'm just giving, like, always agreeing. People that laugh at everything, because everything ain't funny. It's also a character flaw. If everything you say they laugh.
I love that you're answering this in the most Delton way possible.
Everything they find funny, they laughing. No, it's saying anything funny. But lack of integrity, I think, was one of the main ones.
What is that like?
Lack of integrity meaning even as simple as them saying that they can pick you up at a certain time and they don't pick you up at a certain time. Like those kind of small things that you pay attention to. Because if I say, all right, don't forget picking up. We going on a date. You're looking at somebody and you ask them what time we going. We say we're going for 7 o'clock. And this will be in 2 dates now. And they come around 7:50 and 7:20. That means they don't value their time.
But what if they're like me and they've had good intentions, Delton? Delton, am I a red flag? Delton, are you saying I'm a red flag?
I didn't call any names.
Delton saying I'm a red flag, guys. Say less.
We didn't say you. You said traits are red flags. They didn't say
I'm taking it on board.
They didn't say that, but I think those kind of things.
I didn't expect to be shot down by your responses, but I'm writing. I'm taking
No,
notes.
yeah, so those kind of things, I mean, like, you don't even, like, your word doesn't mean nothing because now I can't accept your word. Because you saying now, I'm here sitting now. And someone like me, if I tell you we're doing something for 7 o'clock, by 6:50, I'm sitting in the car outside the place. Because I don't like when people waste my time. And so those kind of things where they don't respect your time and don't have the integrity, they can't listen to their words, what they say. One of the ones that are popular, like the things that are popular now, as a female, you go to the date and he invites you out, and then he sits down and tries to get his calculator for the bill. To me, that's a red flag.
Delton, are you sure?
If he invites you out?
But someone's got to invite somebody.
Yeah, no, if he invites you out and then when the bill comes, he's like, so what you got to get? I think to me that's a red flag.
That's tacky.
Yeah.
Like a red flag.
So if you get one of those, that lets you know from the beginning. Like, yeah, no, he ain't like that, bro. So if he's like, you got 2 drinks, eh? Or you got how much drinks you like you got 2 drinks. You also got the salmon. Yeah, and you got burger and fries. All right. It's like when you start with those things. Those kind of things that I think that speaks to the character of the person. Okay. Juliet is in church taker.
Did you watch it?
What?
The girl on TikTok? Oh, Delton, we got to play
TikTok.
that.
Yeah, that's things that come on top of my mind like right away. Like just in this quick moment of being asked questions on the spot.
That's what we're going for.
Do you have anyone that you consider red flags? Because you make it bring you in.
Okay, you're inviting me in.
I'm inviting you in. If you just touch music off.
I liked it though. It had me in the zone. I see what you mean. It's hard on the spot to think about these things.
Yeah, think of character red flags.
A big red flag to me is somebody who, in conversation, is only really interested in talking about themselves. Yeah, like is always waiting for you to ask a question and then they ramble on and then
About themselves.
you've got to ask another. Like there's no interest in finding out more about you.
Right.
And that's like in the initial stages. I think even in a relationship, if you've gotten to the point where in your relationship and there's just a general lack of interest in the everyday aspects of your life, like how was your day is always a one-sided question.
Right.
Have you eaten? Are you okay? Is always one-sided. I feel like that's a huge red flag. Another red flag, I think maybe one more I can think of. I'm speaking from my experience. I think people who run away from or avoid any kinds of conversations that deal with how they feel or their emotions. So people who try and force conversations to stay quite shallow. Like I'm all for not bombarding somebody with 25 questions about their family history and trauma when you first meet them. But when somebody seems persistently uncomfortable with speaking about how they feel, their thoughts and opinions on things, people who try to keep conversation quite shallow, I think that's a red flag as well. Yeah.
I also say if you can give me these kind of questions, it's going to be a bit difficult because I have never really had the unknown date.
But she didn't say dating. She said potential partner. So you're at the point where this person is, to be fair, this what my things are from my perspective as a, still dating. But she's talking about like, I've seen this person. Can I marry them?
So
what are the things? Yeah. What are the things that would make me think twice before I make a commitment to this person? Because they didn't say potential partner.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I think if you don't from a standpoint of unknown and meeting on first things, those things. No one I really talked to was like unknown to me. Like I had most of the persons who were like in my area and in my, like I knew.
They were already known to you.
Yeah.
I've sent you something if you can play it. While Delton does that, I think I can do 2 more today. This next one is pretty heavy.
Oh.
And I think you're definitely the expert on this one.
An expert, it's very much. Only calls expert.
Because I think only you can answer this. I can't help it all. Like, there's nothing I can say. So this one says, Dear Delton, beyond sex and food, what are the deeper needs a husband has in marriage that make him feel truly loved and valued?
Yeah, I don't think I can bring you in that one.
Yeah, that's good. I can accept that.
Outside of sex and food,
deeper needs that can make a husband feel truly loved and valued.
Deeper needs, I think that I don't give the answer. We're using the word that you use, knowing that they are valued, is a deeper need. To mean that that you ask me, what should I wear, and I told you what, and I give you an option, and I tell you to wear this, and then you'd be like, yeah, no, like we agree, like, oh yeah, that is nice, and then you're just like, I don't wear that. So like even like this, like you ask my opinion on something, I give you it, and you don't even value. It's like, yeah, all right, those kind of things. Not asking, but I mean like not consulting with your husband on things that affect the family, where you just do things and then I come to find out like, oh, geez, like something happened and now you gotta come now. Like, so let me tell you what happened. I did this thing and it didn't work out.
Right.
So now you come to me now for help to fix. Man, we could have talked about this beforehand. So those kind of things. So I think trying to include them on decisions is definitely something that makes a husband feel valued. And if I give you a suggestion, actually like listening to it and implementing what I suggested, or at least look like you give it some thought. Another thing I think you have to get to know your husband because of course it differs for everybody. But what's the guy's name? Chapman. And Chapman has like these 5 love languages. Like those kind of things you have to get to know how your husband wants to be loved and how he wants to be valued. Because of course I can't remember what the top of my head was acts of service.
Do you know yours?
Yeah, I did it recently too.
So quality time, acts of service, words of affirmation.
Let me see if I say because I literally just did it again, maybe about a month or so.
Gifts.
Receiving gifts. I know receiving
touch.
gifts is the last one for me.
Okay.
I'm sure of that. No, I lie. I think physical touch is close to it. Because I ain't a PDA kind of person.
Yeah, so physical touch. gifts, acts of service, words of affirmation, and quality time.
That's
Which
fine.
one's yeah?
I think mine is
Your number one?
my number one is acts of and I pull up right now. I literally just be to find I find that in my Gmail. But I think finding that out about your spouse is very, very necessary. So you don't try to love them the way you want, but love them the way that they want to be loved. Hold on, there you go. Okay, allow me to pull it up. Well, anyway, so those kind of things. That's making sure that they are valued. I think if your man knows he wants to know that he's needed in the house. I think that's a big one. Just know that I'm needed. Of course, you could do it, but if you ask me, open this.
This is back to the tire. I think we can never leave this alone.
If you gonna ask,
Jodianne has put this, and I just think it's so timely. I wanna be loved. It doesn't go with our background music,
not for
but
who
it's
you think
act.
I am.
Or who you want me to be? Will you love me for real?
So mine says acts of service.
That's your number one.
Mm-hmm.
Number two.
Words of affirmation.
Number three.
Quality time.
And then
Receiving gifts.
physical touch.
is last.
Don't touch me.
But I think my physical touch and receiving gifts got the same number.
Okay.
But none was overly the next way. I think acts of service was 23%. And that's the highest one. So nothing was 50% of this.
Right.
No, I pretty much,
I can imagine a man like that. It's hard.
I need everything.
It's hard to read. He needs all the things.
I need all the things.
Or nothing. He needs all the things or
but
nothing.
not too much of everything.
Not too
I need this.
Thanks, guy.
But not too much of this.
All right.
Yeah.
Delton, I must say, for the first Dear Delton sprung upon you out of nowhere. You're doing an amazing
Yeah,
job.
you're retrying.
And I believe that the saints are being blessed.
My brain is smoking.
Yeah. I feel like I can give you one more.
Yeah, let's go before we go.
I'm going to give you one more. Disclaimer, this is not me. I didn't write this. I didn't write this, but it could have been me.
Right.
I'm just saying.
Yes.
And big shout out to everybody who sent their Dear Delton entries, because you guys were super vulnerable, super open, super authentic, and I appreciate that. So, last one, and this is heavy. This is heavy, Delton. It's heavier than the one you just did. Are you ready?
Nope.
Dear Delton, what can a woman who feels permanently single do to make herself more attractive spiritually, physically, financially, emotionally? Signed, Perma-Single.
that's
The person signed it off, Perma-Single.
Perma-single. What can they do to make themselves? Say it again.
To make themselves more attractive to men. To make themselves more likely.
Are we back?
Yeah, we're back. We're back.
Oh, man. Did we actually leave? Y'all know we left anyway. Yeah, I think the idea that you feel that way is the problem. Because I don't think that that's truth. I don't think that you are unattractive to men. I don't think that men don't see you attractive. I don't think you do anything extra. I think one of the things that Carlos said to you when he's answering you, that could be my last thing. My final thing, I'm not going to say this now, but I can say it for the end. I think men apparently and allegedly can tell when a woman is serious about herself, serious about what she wants, serious about the way she's headed. And we sadly have a little generation of men that really, that ain't high on their level. They're not high on their list right now. I don't really want a woman that knows what she wants and head for marriage. I really want to have some fun right now. And I think, but to be honest, when you look at, like I said, I try to find a good way to say this. Like, men is find a lot of things attractive. Like
Okay.
you don't have to do anything to make yourself more attractive. You can wear sweats and no makeup, and a man gonna look at you and be like, "Oh, it's pretty good right there." Like that's going to happen. Like the idea of I maybe need to dress this way or I need to do this. No, I don't think that's necessary. I think for the most part, men will look at you and find some attraction.
So let me flip that question on its head then. Are there things that women can do, or are there things that, let's just say 2025, right? In this culture where everyone's putting things on this, like, are there things that generically, or let me not even say generically, are there things that for a Christian man, a man who is serious about his walk with God, and a man who is looking for a wife, so let's not talk about those men who ain't serious, those men that are intimidated by women who know what they're doing. Are there any things that women can do that would put a man like that off? So let's say a woman who loves God is looking for a man who loves God. What are some of the things that a man who loves God might see in a woman who loves God and is serving God and be like, you're not ready for a relationship, or like you're not ready for, because I think the challenge is everybody feels like they're ready because they want it, but you wanting it doesn't necessarily make you ready. So is there anything that might be working against a woman who, is there anything that might be like, okay, you could be dress how you want to dress and do what you want to do, but there are certain things that are standard. Like a man wants to see this in a woman. A man wants to see that she's doing this or that she is thinking this way. Or you understand what I mean? From the perspective of a saved gentleman.
I'm trying to think. I can't. You know what I know scares men is the idea of that female being so quick to want to get married. So, say I go off, I pursue you, we go on a few dates, and then we whip out the day with write a book. And you start talking about your colors that you always want your wedding to be. First of all, ma'am, I only asked you what your favorite color is just to know. I didn't ask you what your favorite color is for your wedding. I didn't know that you wanted to do teal.
So being hot up.
Being ready as soon as we start talking.
Okay.
All right. So, where you think, like, where you gonna live? Like, how you looking financially? Like, how soon can we get married?
Okay.
Those kind of things definitely.
But what if the man's ready to get married?
Even
then,
it wouldn't bother him. I mean, if he's in that mood too, where he sees and he's like, you know what, I think this could be it.
And that's what I mean. I'm talking about those men that are like
who actually ready for marriage,
serious about relationship, not the waste man. Like the serious men. Are there things that would turn the serious men off? Like you saw Julie, yeah, man, I'm dating this girl. I look up, this is the woman I can marry. Is there anything? Were there certain things that you needed to see for you to be like, yep, this the one I could spend the rest of my life with?
Since you use my name, use me personally, you know what I need to see for me to finally pursue Julie? I needed to see us married.
In your head? In
my head. And we were dating for years before I saw that. And the song's bad to see.
That's so bizarre to me.
Yeah, like, but I couldn't literally, like, I wanted to see it. And that was my prayer to God, like, I want to see it. Like, I couldn't see our wedding day. I couldn't see, like, there was no vision of, like, how would it look on the wedding day. That's me personally. So I think for everybody that's an individual answer of what that thing would be.
What do you need to see?
What you need to see. Okay. Yeah, because for me, I literally, like, I could not see it. Like, I'll try to picture it, and I just couldn't picture it.
So those things that we're told, like, you've got to be able to cook, you've got to be able to, you know, like, you got to seem homely. Yeah. How important is that?
That wasn't for Delton personally. That was not a thing.
That wasn't a thing.
No.
So that's not across the board a rule.
No. No. Not knowing how to cook is one thing. I ain't cooking is another thing. Because now you have the conversation. Because like, I ain't cooking is different from I know how to cook. I don't know how to cook, but I'm willing to learn.
So how are we gonna eat if you
So like those kind of things are like when you like you just say, yeah, I ain't doing it. That ain't for me. Because we had when we for me and Julie, when we got married, certain things, I mean, those things have, over the years, have changed. Her thing was, first of all, I ain't clean no bathroom. Like, I will mop.
You said this before.
I will mop, I will sweep, I will do other things. I don't like clean bathroom. Have the conversation. So you know exactly, like, what are these absolutes. But however, they're like, I can't clean the bathroom. I wasn't even like the idea of, and now, like, clean the bathroom now. But, but like, you know,
Julian's like, shoot, I should have stood by my word. But
then stood by her. Delton, you're watching. She has gone quiet.
When you say you couldn't see it.
But I said,
you said this before. You have said this before.
And I said that.
And you said it on the show.
And I said that living single, life's first thing. When we had our living single back in Wong's Plaza. When we just got engaged not too long after, before that. But, yeah, so I having like, I guess, unnecessary, I won't say like that, but unnecessarily like do's and don'ts, like what I ain't gonna do, and I ain't doing that for my dad, ma, like those kind of things, like open to it, like it ain't gonna kill you.
Come with some openness.
Yeah, come with some openness to say that if you say you can't cook, all right, fine, let's cook, let's learn to cook together, because I mean, my wife would know, she's heard more and more that I could cook, but I don't. Like, I never told her I ain't cooking in the house. However, I don't cook in the house. I don't cook. But those kind of things you just have the conversation about. So yeah, so I don't know if there's anything that I would say have to be in place. Of course, you want to know those things because there are still some men out there that have that traditional mindset of your wife gotta be able to cook, gotta be able to clean. And I'll go back to this again. I grew up in a weird house because my daddy was the cleaner. My daddy was the cleaner. My daddy would iron all the clothes. Her clothes, my mommy clothes, our clothes, his clothes. My daddy did that. My daddy was the best cleaner. My daddy, he didn't cook, but on Saturdays, I think he would cook. So it wasn't a thing where it's like, I ain't doing this.
Or you saw that the man does this, the woman
yeah,
does
so
this.
I didn't have those quote-unquote gender roles growing up. I didn't have that. So it wasn't a matter of, oh, it's a man don't do this. And like for me now, I iron in my house. But that's me. Don't iron my clothes. I don't want to iron my clothes. Let me iron my clothes. I can iron my clothes myself. I can fold up the clothes. Stuff like that. So I think you got to have that conversation.
All right.
So I think to ask the original question, I think the desperate across the head of like our first date. Yeah, so I really see use the man of God for my life. And or by you start bringing up David Bridal thing, ask them how much friends do you have for groomsmen.
if it could match.
Like, so much friends you have? You have like 6? Well, I get 6 of my
Woo!
friends. I get 6 friends that I read having this wedding. Like, those guys, yeah. I don't like this game.
Do you like this game?
No.
You've done so well, though.
I don't like this Delton segment.
No, this is brilliant. Can y'all give Delton a round of applause, please? Studio audience, make some noise for Delton. I think he did an amazing job for this first Dear Delton. As I said, I've got material here for weeks. So that's ridiculous. You're too silly. And that's it. I'm going to learn the board after today and I'm going to switch seats. You guys tell Delton he did a good job. Honestly, lots of food for thought there. Definitely some encouragement for the single woman. It isn't about you going to change anything, and it isn't about you having the mindset that something you're doing is wrong. But Mac Joe chimed in earlier on. She said, don't identify yourself as perma-single.
Yeah, I was going to say that. That's the first thing.
First place.
Those kind of things,
even though it's a question for Delton,
they play subconsciously, like in your mind.
But then they come from subconscious too.
Yeah.
They also speak to what's going on in the mind as well.
You start putting those things out there. You put those things, and they don't put life and death being in the power of the tongue, or in the power of the fingers if you type something. I learned this something from a preacher with diabetes. Like, to be honest, the spirit of God, the spirit man, the spirit world does not have a sense of humor.
Ooh. They don't be like, oh, that was a joke. We can leave that alone. Got it. Oh, that's good.
They're like, spirit man doesn't have a sense of humor.
That is good. My spirit man does not a kiki.
Kiki. I was joking with that. Oh, I don't know. Satan had and Satan gone. Satan's like, oh.
Too late. Nah.
Satan heard that and Satan break off Reddit. Satan's like, oh, they just said that, God.
Mac Joe said that was a good answer, Delton, and no lie, on your worst looking day, they will be calling you
listen
beautiful.
To me, buddy. You think you feel a mess? Let me just throw on some sweats. Hey. Sweetie in the sweats. Sweetie. Sweetie in the sweats.
Samantha said she feels like she would add in the church to the question, it ain't that hard out here. And then I kind of did that. Jodie Ann said it's interesting that men do that visualizing thing too. It's interesting to hear a man talking about visualizing. Dwayne chimed in. He said, to be fair, fewer men carry themselves as husbands. They carry themselves as boyfriends. I'd be interested to know what you think the distinction between the two is, Dwayne. And most ladies carry themselves as brides, but not necessarily wives. And again, what is the distinction? How is a woman who's carrying herself as a wife look? And we've already spoken about what the man of God observed about your wife's silence on the stream, and she still hasn't contributed. Oh, she's back. She's back.
She came back?
She says she playing game. That's why she wasn't talking. But it wasn't nothing personal. Jody Ann says she's screaming. Samantha says laugh her butt off. Jody Ann clapped for Delton. Samantha said bravo, sir. Y'all come in and tell Delton he did a good job. It's the music, Delton. Find something else to play in the background. But great job, Delton.
Yeah, no,
great job. So we will be back with another segment of Dear Delton next week. I don't care what Delton says. He did a good job, and we got too many more questions. Can't leave the Saints hungry.
Yeah, I'm more
the people hungry. Stephanie Mondelez said, "Way to go, Delton." The people hungry.
You have more questions now? Like you have more now? You need more for next week?
No. I mean, I stocked and loaded. I'm ready to go. Do you want me to count how many I have?
That's fine.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's quite fine.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And we did 3 today.
All right.
I said weeks of material. I said weeks. And none of those are mine, because I'm going to sneak mine in there.
I can't get none like free, so I have like a good
I could do that.
intelligentsia answer.
I could do that for you.
Like a ChatGPT answers.
I could do You better than that, Delton. You better than that.
I have my answers locked and loaded.
So those of you that are online, whether those questions were asked by you or they relate to your circumstance and situation, I hope you took something away. I definitely did today. 1, that my spirit man is not here for the key. And 2, if I turn up late for the day, I'm screwed.
You turn up late once is okay, but if it's like a pattern.
Again, don't try and fix it.
You know,
I
did say more than once.
Yeah, I said I'm taking away what I need to take away.
I did say more than once. No.
Have I ever been late for a date? I mean, I'd only be counting on half a hand, so don't worry about it.
How many dates have you actually had?
In my entire life?
I do think that was cooked with them answers.
Yeah, Antonio Frankston said Delton was cooking with those answers. And of course, DGMT is if Delton says something that resonates or something you want to add to, please feel free to chime in the chat. We're about to wrap up today's show. And it's back to Delton. Okay,
before I wrap up, there's one thing that just came out to mind, back to the first question.
Which one?
Talk about character red
flags. The red flags.
But I think one of the things that like I've said to my friends who like about to get married is don't ignore, but definitely make sure not to ignore the things that you do see in anybody. Like don't take anything for granted. A lot of things that I see in my wife that in the onset of our marriage I was getting like so upset about and like getting mad about. I saw those things when we were dating, but I ignored them. And I was like, oh man, that's just for now. But what for my aunt will say, when people show you who they are, believe them. A lot of times in that dating phase, you try to like hide those things. Like that's probably just that's happenstance. But no, when you see someone show you who they are, then that's
really scary, man.
That's who they are.
That's scary.
If you see Vera's late, then no, don't expect like no, when we get married now, that could change. She thinks she's getting ready now, and she's leaving home in 15 minutes, but she's stopping by Prince Charles.
left home in 22 minutes. That's really close to 15, stopping by Prince Charles' place,
and then she come in. Then you know.
That's exactly what happened.
And then you have time to
I even saved time because I was only in the bank a little while.
You have time to go leave home, drop your child to Freedom Farm, and then go. I left at 15 minutes later, dropped my child, and I sat in the car 5 minutes before you came. But you gotta know those things. You see those things. You just accept those things who they are.
I feel offended. I feel really,
you just accept that,
I feel exposed.
This is who the person is.
I feel exposed.
And it's okay. And if you can deal with that, then you know that don't matter.
Yeah, I guess it's like if the annoying things are tolerable, because I was gonna say the things that you say you saw when you were dating, they're manageable in marriage, aren't they? So
they're manageable. I mean, a lot of times like you forget, like
I definitely made this.
I forgot this one.
And I definitely need to lie in it.
And now you gotta be like, oh, you always do this. Like, yes, I have always done.
McJoe's, she says, that's powerful, Delton. We turned the cheek.
Oh yeah, you turned the cheek for love.
For love.
And I ain't lying, actually. I think a lot of times you turned the cheek for infatuation. I didn't think you turned that for love. Just infatuated. Like I don't want.
How you know the difference?
Infatuation.
Yeah.
Because you turned the other cheek. That's how you know you're infatuated.
So love would correct.
Love would like address it. Love would just
I like that. That's good. That's really good.
Love would just be like, anyway, let that go.
How, like, yeah.
Because there are things, this is the last thing I say, there's things that my wife would get mad at me for. Right? And that's fine. We talk for things. And we say things openly. So this is nothing I say behind her back. Where like someone could do something to me and I don't respond. She do the same thing and I respond. And she'd be like, well, you don't say that when they do it. It's like, I don't care about them. Like, I don't have to live with them. I ain't going with them. I don't care if they do that. I don't care if that's how they think. I can not care less.
Interesting, because I feel like the last time we spoke about it, it's like we have less grace for the people that we love. But I guess what you're saying is because we love them, we address it. Because I can't keep having that around me.
I gotta live with you. I don't live with them. I don't care what they do.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, so that's it for the day. Apparently, okay. So I'm gonna send some messages out this week, so I can have a Dare Vera segment to counteract.
This is not a competition.
Now it is.
No, it isn't.
So I want to send some messages.
And listen to me. You know how hard it was for me to keep that under. I was like, I can't even tell you.
When you said it last night, he's like, oh, I have a topic. I
was so excited. That'd been bubbling. When I sent that message, I think I sent that message like Tuesday.
It's like, I have a topic. It's like,
I sent that message early in the week,
bro. I know you don't have a topic. You have a whole segment.
Yes. And I'm telling you, the people are hungry.
But yeah, I think we gotta wait for Dwayne to come back next week to clarify that whole idea of bride.
Yes,
bride and wife.
Right there, that's big. That's big.
Huge.
We can't skip over that. We can't skip over that.
So men carry themselves as boyfriends and not husbands, and women carry themselves as brides and not wives. So we might have to call Dwayne, let Dwayne clarify that next week.
Yeah, we could do a live call on the live.
Yeah,
I'm here for it.
Yeah, so we could open that up on next week.
Indeed.
During our Delton segment, apparently.
Indeed.
So we have a theme song. You can find a theme song for that.
I'm still trying to figure out what vibe we're going for. So no more pain, no more drama is not it. Apparently.
Yeah, apparently. Yeah.
I liked it. I quite liked it. I got to find the song. Don't worry.
More?
I'm on it. One more, Dave Delton. She say.
One more segment. One more time to do it.
One more.
I understand. She said one more time to do it. So one more week to do it.
No, she mean one more conundrum.
No, that's it. That's what
we'll bring it back next week because these deep.
And why is it deep?
Because the people been. Do you want me to read the responses?
No.
I got when you sent it. It was the person who said finally. I was like, about time. A couple of. I mean, I got all kinds of responses.
Okay. That's okay.
Yep, it's about time. All manner of responses are received. So yeah, please send your Dear Delton dilemmas. Dear Delton dilemmas to me, to Delton, because he's going to be able to see them in advance from now on. Today was just an initial surprise shock.
I wonder if I want to.
Delton, knowing you,
I like that.
You'll get them and you won't think about them anyway.
Absolutely correct.
Yeah. You'll still turn up and be like, this is the first time I've thought about this.
Like, man, I forget about that. We still do that. We do that for dress.
I feel like we just need to lean on the wisdom of the Holy Ghost. There's not too much prep. You ain't preaching. You're just giving advice.
Yeah, but I mean, still, you want to sound. You don't want to say things.
You want to sound erudite.
You want to say things and be like, I shouldn't say that.
It be like that sometimes on DGMT, but I'd watch that back and be like, that did not age well.
That's what I said. That's definitely not what I meant.
That's not what I was meaning. I hope they understood what I meant.
That's what I said. That's definitely.
And the thing about y'all be writing in the chat like, that's good. That's really good. Yeah. I'm like, when I listen back, it's like, well, it wasn't good. And why did anybody say
Why did anybody say anything to me? Like, why did no one stop me?
Why did nobody stop me? Yeah. Anyway, so thank you to everyone. We're going to end with Delton's Song of the Week because I don't have one. I did one last week, and I feel like even the time before that, it was me. So Delton said he's got a Song of the Week, and we're going to wrap up with that. I feel like we need to play our transition for this. You ready, Delton?
But for this, I got to find face because it's not like a song on the radio. It's a little playlist that I was listening. Not a playlist, but someone's worship service that I was listening to, and I was like, oh, it's very, very different. They combine two songs. Very cool. All right, so yeah, someone sent me the.
Oh, you need to play the video.
The video situation.
The TikTok video that I sent you. Let's do that, and then we'll do the Song of the Week.
Where
unless you screen share.
Someone send that to me. I wonder if I can play that. If I can just screen share that.
Which one? The one I sent you?
That's the.
Oh, the song?
No, not the song. The TikTok? Is this the guy?
No, it's a girl.
Someone, I think sent me the wrong one, and Julianne. I think Julianne, did you send me or you sent me?
I sent it to you. I send you the right one. It's because your wife be sending me too many TikToks.
I say I don't think it's the right one.
The only person who sent me to TikTok is Julianne.
I think the one you sent me is the wrong one because that says Doomsday.
Oh no, it is the wrong one.
Yeah, I know it's the right one.
Julianne, send it to him, please.
Yeah,
because she sent me like 6 TikToks that day. Here it is. I got it.
Why,
I got it.
Why
I got
on
it.
TikToks?
I got it. Because when Julianne goes down the rabbit hole, she lets me know.
Hey, this is where I am. This is where I'm staying.
The guy one was his commentary on this video. So this is the video, the one that I just sent you. So it's saying, speaking of red flags, and of course, a warning to those of us who aren't necessarily as on time as we would like to be. Like, we don't physically get where our spirits are until maybe a few minutes later. This is for us. Because Delton's already said, that's a red flag.
Okay, so can I download this? I'm trying to download this now so we can, without having to screen share it, because I don't think we'll be able to hear
Our
it
numbers have been
inside.
lowish today, so DGMT is make sure share it.
Like I say, I think people are,
The Saints on the road doing the business.
on the road, getting their last bit of school shoes and then back to school jockey, because obviously you need that. Obviously you need them back to school jockey, because that's all I see is cross the road from the mall. Cross the road from the
In my
mall to the
mind,
next
it's
mall.
like, why can't your summer jockey be your back to school jockey? Why do you need back to school jockey?
jockey? I try to get it to download. Just give me a couple seconds. Now talk about yourselves.
I almost did a flyer for Dear Delton and slipped it into the media assets, but I didn't have enough time to organize myself.
Thanks.
Don't play with me, because next week
You found a theme song too?
I also needed to find a picture of you that looked pensive. That's really what stopped me. I need a picture of you pontificating.
Deep thought.
In deep thought.
All right, so I think the video is loading now. Let's see if we can get it to play for us and these Saints. Can you hear me?
I can.
Oh, you said that? Oh, yeah. That's all about it.
That is all that matters.
I'm going to try to put this over here so that everybody can hear this correctly. I think Juliana sent me this down. All right. So this is the last video we're going to play for today.
I can't hear you anymore.
Yeah, let's put it out for a second.
But they can hear us?
Yeah, they can hear us.
Okay.
All right, let's pull it out. Yeah. You good now?
Very good.
You all right?
Yes, I can.
All right, so let me just screen share this. What is this about again? Get it at the
Just
top
play
of the
it.
tail. Let's play it.
Red flags. This is about big, stinking red flags.
All right, so
And the delusion of social media. I must add that.
all right, let's go. Let's play.
Okay, so I went on a date. The date was going to church, but I was late to the date. He arrived at my house at 9:25. At 9:20. I was out by 9:25, so I was pushing the time that it took to get to church. So then I wanted to get some Starbucks. So we go get Starbucks, and he felt like I was pushing the time because church started at 10. We arrived to church exactly at 10. But you know how when you're in the car and you got to get like ready, put your lip on, get the oil off the bottom of your shoes and stuff? I was doing that. So my date was really anxious to get into church, but I felt like you could just wait for me. So then he's like, I'm gonna just leave you the key. Mind you, this is my first time at his church. I've never been to this church before. I'm a little anxious. It's a date. It's already like the nerves are there. So he leaves, and then I get upset. And I'm like, I feel like you just left me. So I text my friend, and I was like, can you come pick me up? And she's like, where you at? As I'm texting her and talking to her, he comes out because he's like, where are you at? I said, I'm leaving. So then I'm like, he's like, no, don't leave. So I get out of the car, and he's like, come on, let's just go to church. Let's go to church. Let's walk in. And then I was like, no. So I turn around. I was like, I'm not going. And then this went on for like less than like 2 minutes in the parking lot. So then I get tearful because I'm feeling left out. Like, I feel like you just tried to leave me. And I don't know what that is. But I need y'all to tell me if I'm wrong. Am I wrong for saying I'm going to leave? Because he said that he felt like it was disrespectful to do all of that. And I just don't feel like I was being disrespectful, because I feel like once you got out of the car, you basically left me. And I don't know, I'm your guest. Granted, I don't think that was the intent, but I want to know if y'all feel like I'm disrespectful, because I just don't think it's disrespectful that I felt like he could have waited like 3 minutes. I was done. We got to church at 10. I wrapped everything up by 10:03, but then he wanted to hurry up and leave, and then he ended up having to come back out. Am I wrong? Is that wrong? For real, like, is that wrong?
I'm gonna summarize it for those of you who have some sound issues on the radio. But let me summarize it for those of you that maybe missed it, the fullness of it. A young lady was going on a first date with a gentleman to church. A young lady was making her She came out at 9:30, like 10 or 5 minutes after he had arrived. She gets in the car. She asks to stop at Starbucks before. She said something. I mean, we hear that something is going on with the audio, so forgive us for that. But can you turn me up now?
Okay. Yeah.
So she's in the car with this gentleman she's going on a first date with. Asked to stop at Starbucks. He's like, we're pushing it for time, but they go to Starbucks. They get to church at 10 on the dot. Church starts at 10. Sis wants to put on her lip and wipe the oil from the bottom of her shoe. You know, as we do.
Why is oil bottom of your shoe?
I'm representing what she said.
I know, but I'm trying to figure out
why
it was oil at the bottom of your shoe.
Hold on. So he kind of gets anxious and leaves her in the car and says, you know what, lock the car when you're done. I'm going in church. And she gets upset because he's left her. Eventually he comes back out like, hey, let's go. And she's upset at this point, and she's just tells him that she's leaving. They go back and forth a bit. He's like, please stay. She's like, no, I'm going. And I think she eventually leaves. He communicates to her after the fact that he thought she was disrespectful. She feels like, but you left me. Like, I came to your church for the first time. You left me. What is that? Why would you leave me? I'm a guest. Why would you let me be by myself?
Correct.
And so she's asking the Al Gore's internet if she's wrong. Was she disrespectful? She really wants to know, because she feels like, if you leave me on the first date, why would I stay? And so, just for a point of information, the internet surely did tell her how they felt. And the internet gave her a resounding, you were wrong, sis. That was disrespectful, sis. And I was proud of the internet.
Yeah,
I thought the internet. I thought the girls would come out and be like, no, girl, he's wrong for that. But the internet generally came out with a whole, yeah, no. And then her response was like, okay, I didn't know Jesus was coming today. And I was like, don't ask the internet for their response if you can't handle it. But yeah, apparently her and the young man, they hashed it out. They're cool. So end of the day, like, it wasn't a make or break. I don't know. I get the sense that they're cool enough to try again and go on another date. It wasn't a make or break situation, but Saints, what say ye? Adisha says, red flag, man. Jody Ann said, that's 2 red flags. Adisha said, poor communication on both ends. The flag couldn't be more red. Julianne says, this is a burgundy flag. It's a black flag. Samantha said she's on the guy's side. She felt like the girl was inconsiderate. In another video she posted, she said that she got home at 4:30 that morning. So she was late because she had gotten home 4:30 a.m. I think we can almost conclude that whether they go on another date or not, this match isn't made in heaven. No. This particular one here. And it may be over the smallest thing. Maybe their personalities are super compatible.
Yeah.
I just doubt that. I doubt that slightly. What say you, Delton? Now, someone said poor communication. Could the guy have done better? Seeing as we're all agreeing that she was wrong, could the guy have done better then? Is she completely wrong? Is there some fault on the man?
Not fault. I think he might have could have handled it better. I think he probably need more context. Because I don't know, because it still does seem like, not extreme, but like, it seemed a bit much to be so angry if you just go into church. But if that's his personality, that's his personality. He don't want to be late. He won't be someone who's sitting down in church. Because if it's a date and I'm picking up somebody, first of all, a church date is different.
That's your first date.
That's your first date.
Heavy.
It's like our first date. You come and be to church, and we can sit down. Let me say you praise the Lord together. But I think, the whole time push thing. Yeah, I think that just don't work. I think this will call a couple here to say in for each other.
Yeah. The thing is, I think the man was gracious enough. You had already pushed him. You already came out late.
He wanted Starbucks.
He left that go. You wanted Starbucks. He let you go. So for you to get there, and from the moment you got in the car, he made it clear that you're pushing it to go to Starbucks. And then when you get in the car, when you get to church, you want to put on your lip and wipe the oil from your shoe.
Why?
I think she missaid what she was trying to say.
What did she mean?
Maybe she scuffed her shoe going to Starbucks. I don't know.
Because I was like, you put
oil from the bottom of your shoe.
Like we do? Like, who's we?
So I think if the gentleman was maybe a little bit abrasive when he said, oh, you just lock up when you're done, I think it was only because he had given her as much patience as he had that morning. But then he came back outside to get her. So it wasn't like he just left her. Maybe he did rethink, wait, you know what? I've just left a stranger in my car. Let me go back for her.
Yeah, I think that clicked in his brain, like, oh, what's happening here?
Yeah, he wasn't one of those like, I'm off. You know what I mean? Like, you don't get the sense that that's what it was, because she was able to have an adult conversation with him afterwards about it. And she was able to say she didn't think it was his intent to leave her and make her feel abandoned, but she did. My response to this was, sis, you have abandonment issues. Because her language was like, you left me, why would you do that? I was like, I'm hearing somebody who struggles with like certain levels of neglect or abandonment. I could just hear that from her. I don't know if that's from her words or from her spirit. I don't know. I was just like, oh, sis, this is deeper for you. So I'm not mad at her, but also the way she told that story with her chest.
Out loud.
10 toes.
Like, I got late in the car. I asked him to go to Starbucks and he told me I was pushing it and I needed to put on my lip. I was like, you're a little bit delusional as well. Whatever it is, you a little delusional,
you
sis.
become one Beyonce's into death.
And then you was home at 4:30 in the morning. This man who wants to be on time to church every day is not your kind of guy, sis.
No, that's not what you're looking for.
You're not ready for that right now.
It's not who you're looking for.
Let's read these posts. Jodie Ann said, no second date for you. The two of them are red flags. Okay, Jodie Ann, why? Why do you think the man is a red flag? Jodie was saying she thinks it was a bit petty on both parts, but don't stop to Starbucks if you're anxious about the time. Well, I think he was just trying to be gracious to the date, but maybe underestimated the amount of patience he would have for her. Yeah. But she should have considered that as well. Jodie Ann says, because how you leave me and it's my first time.
Because you slap it up.
But again, I think it's the lens through which you look at it. Because someone like me, if you left me in the car on my first time, I'd be fine. But I can see how for somebody else it's like, you can't let me walk into church by myself. Because one, I'm very comfortable in church, period.
So you're ready to go.
Two, I'm very happy to be by myself in any scenario on any date. And I'm going to meet you on the inside.
I think three.
I'm assuming we're going to sit together.
Three, I don't think it'll pick you up. Like, I can meet you.
First of all.
Look, I ain't got you.
No, for me, it's if I got home at 4:30 and I know I'm not going to make that 9:30, I'll message you and say, Sweet Pea, I'm going to be there.
Yeah, I can meet you there. Save me a seat.
He communicated very well, Adisha, according to this story. Stephanie Mondelez says she was wrong, but he could have asked, is it okay if I go in and you join me when you're done? It's all about the semantics, isn't it? About absolutely, because that level of emotional intelligence, it's always nice to apply after the fact, after the moment.
Call them Monday callbacks.
Why not put on the lip on the drive?
Rosebud, there's little potholes in the road.
She's a party gal. Like, because clearly they're from two different worlds. Yeah. He wasn't angry, but I'd definitely be fuming. You made me wait. Then I had the audacity to ask me to stop so I could get a snacky snack. Then after we drove 30 minutes, you want to start getting you want to finish getting ready? No, sir. Julianne says facts. Vera. Stephanie says. McJoes, I think he tried, but she was a bit unreasonable, especially after he kept saying you're pushing it. Adisha said yes, the two of them are red flags. It could have been communicated that he prefers to be on time. I think he did communicate that he prefers to be on time. He did. I don't think he did wrong that way, because he told her church starts at 10. If we go to Starbucks, we'd be pushing it. So he's communicated that being on time to church is important for me.
I think tones also need to be heard.
That's true.
How do you say this? What do you say? How do you say this?
She never accuses his tone of being inconsiderate. And she also says that I don't think it was his intent. So it sounds like he was quite kind. Her issue was being left. Her issue wasn't what he said. Yeah. Her issue was that he got out of the car and he walked away. And that's the issue she had. Because she was able to talk to him afterwards.
Like, they leave the key in the car. They leave in the hot car. They left the AC on. Because that's the whole other thing. I leave the car. Where's my key?
I think
I like going to praise a lot. I don't know. You out for 3 in the morning. I leave you in my car with the keys on.
I think he needed a minute to gather himself. I think Starbucks pushed him to the
Yeah, no,
edge.
he's hot.
And when he got out, he was mad. And then he realized, let me calm down and go back.
Let me get in the house, Lord. Let me calm my mind. All right, let me go because I thought.
It could have been communicated that he prefers to be on time. But what difference would that make? Sis didn't care. Sis wanted to go to Buc-ee's and put on a lip. And then how you leave her as your guest, I'm sorry, no. And then she left with she went left with communicating how she felt. Jody Ann says, as Delton said, he would have dealt with it early. Shouldn't have taken her to Starbucks. But this is a date, which is probably not the best thing to do as a first date.
That's why it's a little convoluted, because I mean it's a date. Technically, apparently, we are on a date, and with this date aspect of it, you want to stop somewhere to get something. Most time, man would oblige if like you want something like stuff like that, because it's a date aspect. But now this date is weird because this is I gonna go to church.
Yeah,
I want to go praise the Lord, and then you try. So I think that's the first problem was. You're trying to do a first date at a church.
You know what I find, and I'm being very transparent, and I'm probably wrong for this, right? For me, that worship space is so raw and vulnerable for me. I couldn't do that with a stranger. I couldn't do that for me. That's like me bearing my soul to you.
You might get shocked
right at the first point. And I'm not even talking about the fact that I'm actually quite expressive and I'm quite loud. Like, he's going to get the shock of his life.
I was saying that's a big shock.
But for me, I just feel like outside of that space is so, for the first time me and you are meeting before we've had a conversation, you're going to see me in my worship space with the tears rolling down my face.
Yes.
That's a lot.
Waving flag.
I feel like you have to earn that.
Yeah.
Or am I wrong for that?
Or you got to see me there first.
Or maybe like, you know, strangers coming to church, visitors coming to church, and they watch you wailing. So why does the person you dating have to earn that? You right. Whoever said that?
Who said that?
Who said that? You right. But for me, yeah, church first date is a not preferable. Yeah.
No,
not preferable.
I won't call it a date. We just call it an invite. I'll invite you to church.
I'll tell you a story. So the last human being that I dated, a very, very long time ago, and we dated for a while, we met through church.
Right.
We were in university, so like we went to the same church in different towns, the same branch of a church in different towns. Yeah. So when the churches would come together, when the youth would do stuff, we would see each other, and that's how we met. But we went on a retreat one time. We went on our youth retreat, and so we got to there was the whole week we were in church. You're doing your intercession, you're doing your worship, and I led worship one night, and after the service, the young man came to me crying. Like, I just didn't know that version of you. It's a very powerful moment.
And he came crying? He came weeping?
Like, he was weeping and wailing. I guess that's the one time. Or 2 times. But yeah, I say that to say...
And that didn't work out? My
no,
God.
I know, right?
A man of God weeping and wailing from the praise and the
worship.
I say, all right, then, guy. Yeah. I'm head out. It's like, all right, I'm head out.
It was a long time after that, though. So I say that to say that space is so vulnerable and it's so raw and it's so touching. Yeah.
To bring somebody in there.
Yeah.
Like, come here.
So I don't know.
Come see me here.
But then again, if you want to judge me as a person, the best place to do is see me in my elements. Yeah. In my element.
It's like, hey, I'm leading privilege this Sunday. Come see me. Like, good boy.
Samantha said it's all about the principle, babe. But which principle you mean? The principle of being on time or the principle about not leaving a guest in the car? Because I feel like it's 2 clashing principles here. Yeah. Jody Ann, yes, this is a date. Why you have me walking by myself? Yeah, I mean, if you drove yourself, this would have been fine.
Yeah, I say, like, first thing would be like, hey, we start at 10 o'clock.
That's relationship behavior.
Come see me.
Jody Ann says, this sounds like a relationship problem and you've been sick and tired for the past couple months. Yeah, that's a different first date for real. Yeah.
Definitely.
But So anyway, that video was connected to Delton's note on red flags. So ladies, take a note. If you're anything like me, want to create that good first impression, what beats a Jet 2 holiday? Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. I feel like I need to put that in the back.
She was sitting down in the car while he walk away. Nothing beats a Jet. That's on our first date.
Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday.
And he's just walking away from me.
Ladies, be on time for that first date.
Be on time.
I already know. Like, I already know that. Like, I'm not going to expose that part of myself until later on. I'm going to shock him with that.
First date.
I'm not going to show him that. Like,
hey,
first date.
I'm here. I'm in the corner. Like, like I'm in the corner.
I'm not gonna.
I'm in the corner already. Had my first drink. Like first mocktail. You're right. I'm here already. Mocktail already had.
I feel like the whole first date is all a bit performative because you don't want to get there before him because you want him to watch you walk in. It's all part of.
It was part of the show.
You got
It's all
so
part
it's
of
a
the
bit
show.
like, oh, what time is late? What time is make a grand entrance?
Fashionably late.
What is fashionably late? And when I say
You
fashionably,
sit down in the car. That's the case. Sit down in the car. I say beer. You sit down in the car.
yay. And then when I see him walk in, I
Like,
walk in
I'm
like
here.
a minute
I'm like,
afterwards.
I'm coming right now.
Yeah.
And then you walk in.
Oh,
And
so
then
even when you arrive, you say, "Let me know when you get
yeah,
here."
yeah. So you get there. Then you salter it.
Yeah. Saunter. Sachet. On time. Being on time. Okay, the principle of being on time. This is why I drive myself. I'm always going to drive myself. I don't
think
care
that's
where we go in.
Yeah, I think especially for first.
I'm
date.
always driving myself.
First
First
date,
date? Because what if
definitely.
you're awful? I must sit through a horrible date
I
and then
gotta
sit
go
in the
nowhere.
car on the way home
Oh, yeah,
after it's been
I
horrible.
got taxi afterwards.
Sachet and saunter. Shante. I feel like the respect Julianne said she was looking for, she didn't match it. Yeah, true. Malika say, what about opening the door on the first date?
You're right though.
I don't expect that, but if I get it, I'd be I don't expect it, but if I get it, I'd be pleasantly pleasanted. So something that I found surprising.
Chivalry.
And because my brain can't get the logic of it, but I've accepted it's a done thing. Reverend Dwayne introduced me to this. When we're walking off the stage, the men wait for us to go down first. I didn't understand that. I was like, you should go down before me in case I fall down the stairs to hold my hand and come down. But I guess chivalry has different expressions because in my mind, logically, you should go first and make sure the coast is clear.
We let you walk up first. Walk up first, ladies first. Walking down, men first.
Tell Dwayne.
Yeah, the walking upstairs. The ladies go first. Case she falls, you get to fall backwards.
Right.
And she's walking.
Do you remember when I fell down the stairs?
Yeah.
Oh my God. I definitely feel like angels held me because that was such a fall. And I really didn't get that hurt. The next week, we had banisters on those stairs, buddy. That was next week.
Yikes. What's
Anyway.
it?
I remember what I was wearing and all. I remember the shoe I had on.
Yeah, that was double. Yeah, that was it. I mean, that's the way I was taught. I was taught for stairs, females go up first, and you walk behind.
You should say, open my door. Because if I have to touch that door, I'm already salty from we start.
Then, I mean, that needs to be said. I expect these kind of things.
But you see my arms? I have to pull. Some of these doors so heavy. So you're going to stand behind me and let me pull it and hold it open for you?
AKA, oh, you mean like the car door? You don't mean this door?
I'm talking about doors. I'm not talking about car door.
Oh, I do mean car
I'm not
doors.
sitting in my car wait. You know some
Okay.
women are going to sit and wait for the man to open the door. Me personally, I'm not the one.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do that. But like going through doors in buildings, good sir.
Yeah, no, definitely. That's
F me.
That's just.
Come on.
That's just right. That ain't gonna be a date. That's just. Like
That's just
normal
basic.
occurrence. That's just basic principle.
I told you to say when Vera fall. This is a few years
Yeah,
back,
that's a few
bro.
years back.
I fell from like the second to the top.
Yeah.
It was just like,
Oops. Stay away.
that's not even funny. It was not funny. Adisha said, I'm just a girl.
Oh,
Yeah,
building.
not car doors,
All
but
right, yeah,
buildings.
that's a
Okay.
car door.
Yeah, absolutely. Agreed.
Hey, guys, we've been that long.
Yeah, and we gotta go. I've got somewhere to be. I gotta practice.
I ain't gonna ride.
In
So
20
that's like a
minutes.
practice too.
Absolutely.
Well, all right then, guys. It's been real.
It's been fun.
It's been real fun, guys. But we got it right.
Are you not gonna give them your word song of the week, or did you not find
Oh
it?
yeah. Sorry.
Maybe we wrap up with that.
So our song, we came from a church worship service. This church is called Awaken House Worship. Do you know them?
No.
Awaken House Worship.
Oh, I think so.
Yeah.
I think I saw a video of them like this week.
Oh yeah.
It's something there's a group I've only recently become acquainted with.
Okay, yeah. They did a little mashup on Sunday past.
Stephanie said today was good. Thank
Yeah.
you. That when people say that, always makes me feel like so the other days weren't good.
Other days
But
were
I know it's just a compliment, so we're gonna take
Other
it.
days just a bit iffy, but hey,
Eh.
you did your best work on the day, guys. Today you did something well today. But yeah, so this one is from Awaken House Worship. Awaken House Worship.
Is it shake up or is it
Shake
still?
up.
Oh,
I
okay.
shake up. I know. I go for the
You
shake
don't
up.
go to the deep.
I go for the
place.
shake up when it comes to this. When it comes
You
to
trust
station.
me to go for the deep
Yeah,
place.
you go and then you go deeper than the wailing.
Loco.
I go for the shake up self. That's like I go for shake up yourself.
Thank you all for sticking
Have a
with
good time.
us for this afternoon's very extended show. Actually,
Very extended. This is very long.
Very extended, but it was a good time.
Yeah.
It was long and it was strong.
And your body stayed charged. I don't know what happened today. It's like
because it was low at the start.
And the coffee was good though.
It was good, but at the start I was. Stephanie said she loved the Delton segment. Good, but good as usual. I definitely think it is an excellent addition to our roster.
No, it was a shock one, but it's
features and segments. So next week we continue, s'il vous plaît.
Yeah. All right, guys. So the song they just did a little African version of the songs that we know. No one.
A good Tom, do it for me.
One of those Henry Soul. You know Henry Soul? Yeah, he leads here.
You're like talk long like your pastor, and we love it. Thank you. Y'all tell pastor we miss him. He ain't gay crashing months, and I'm feeling away.
Yes.
I'm feeling away.
Been here and yes.
Oh, I have heard. As we play our outside music, if you tomorrow is Sunday, go to church. Period. But if you have no church to go to, visit us at Life Worship Center, CH Trees Auditorium on Minnie and Ethel Streets. Tomorrow is Back to School Sunday. We'll be covering the teachers, the children, the parents, everybody to make sure that you start this school year right. There is a revival about to break out in our schools, and we want to make sure that all those who are involved in education are equipped for the outbreak. So be there or be square.
I thought for a moment to find a white pants, but that's the idea of that. It just didn't make any sense because whoever that ever got it again. Because I tried to find, because tomorrow we're wearing uniforms. We're wearing school uniforms or school colors, school paraphernalia. And so if you are coming to life tomorrow, you have your school uniform inside your closet. Why? I don't know.
Hold on, it still have to fit though.
Because I have mine in my closet. Definitely cannot fit.
Ooh, that bass is licking.
Definitely is.
In the house of the Lord.
In the house of the Lord.
And you on first date to be me in this madness. I'm gonna forget he's there.
That's the thing with you.
This day is nothing about you, bruh. It's got nothing to do with you.
Like, do you have something I can wave, sir? Like, do you have something you can wave?
Do you bring something to wave for yourself? That's a red flag.
Like, you came to church with nothing to wave?
You didn't come prepared?
I love you that too. The church red flags, you bring the church, you have no offering. Oh boy. He got the church with nothing to wave.
First of all, I don't care if you don't go to church. Do your research. We are online. You could figure out what we do here.
So we gotta do church red flags. If they do come to church and you watch them, do they give?
Delton, pin that. Pin that. We can pull that file next week.
Did they give
We're
offering?
gonna pull that file next week.
When the worship song come on, did they go to their phone?
No, you starting early. We can go.
Oh boy.
All
right, guys.
We can do this next week.
Guys, we gotta go.
We gotta run.
So y'all be safe, man. Have a great weekend. What's left of it? Make sure to go to church tomorrow. Is that we're gonna be back to school Sunday at Life Worship Center, CHU's Auditorium, located Minnie and Ethel Street, right there by Superwash. Come on down, come join us. I've been Delton.
I've been Vera.
Y'all have been an amazing audience. Thanks for sticking and staying with us. We gonna be gone. We gonna see y'all next week. We gotta go, y'all. We good. Deuce.
If you are ready.